I'm gonna leave this on. Yeah. Hey, I got a message. Okay. Be mindful. Be mindful. I can't keep stressing it enough for y'all to be mindful. I'm over here trying to pick a movie and stuff like that. So before I lay my head to rest and have a good night's sleep, I'm gonna leave y'all with a message here. Well, I better not do that because they gonna be like, you know how YouTube is with their little stuff. They be copywriting people and all this other stuff. I ain't got time for it. So this ain't no reading. This is just a brief message. Be mindful of who you watching at the end of the day, especially when it comes to divination across all social media platforms here. Okay. Now, one thing about me. Oh, happy birthday to all you Tauruses. What's up? Hopefully you enjoying your birthday season. Now we're gonna get into this message that I have to say. Be mindful of who you are watching across all social media platforms. Even if it's YouTube readers, TikTok community readers, YouTube community readers, whatever. Um, there is a lot of, I feel like there's a lot of downplay going on in these platform streets, so to speak. But we're going to speak on a particular subject here. Okay, I don't even know I should call it a freaking subject. But let's just dive in, shall we? So I'm going to take it there. I'm that reader that's, yeah, I don't care if people call me ghetto, unclassy. At the end of the day, I already know who I am, right? I'm someone with a mouth that can be very unfiltered. Of course, that's my Aries, okay? I have plenty of sides to me, but the Aries one shows the most. So I can become unfiltered and uncensored, and a lot of people don't like that, but I'm unique in my own way. If I call out a fake, a copycat, an asshole, or a phony, I'm going to call you out. Now, I'm going to tell you like this. A real light worker will call out a fake individual. And it doesn't have anything to do with what you do for work. If you are a tarot card reader, a psychic, psychic medium, a channeler, it has nothing to do with that. If you're fake, you're fucking fake, regardless. If you're phony, you're phony. It's the same thing. If you're a copycatter and you like to rob people coattails, a light worker is going to call you out on it. Of course, we are all about uplifting, right? But sometimes you got those people who are wolves in sheep's clothing. They cloak themselves. They come on there and they try to be your supporters, but they're really fake supporters. Why do they show up? There's something interesting about you that they tend to want to take into as their own. Those are people I call lost souls. They have an identity crisis. They don't know who they are or what they should be doing in life. So therefore they copy. If I call you out, and I know for damn sure I'm a light worker. I've been reading tarot since 14 years old. I'm a mother of 6 fucking kids. I ain't a grandma yet. Hoping to be one, hopefully. But I tell you what, I've been reading since 14 years old. But I've been psychic my entire damn life. And let me tell you something. My journey is still on and popping. I'm still evolving, as so to speak. I'm still learning and knowing about myself, learning about spirituality, so to speak. But I feel like this. I'm learning about a new unnatural world that is unseen to the naked eye. That's what I'm learning because I'm always in that realm as opposed to being in this realm. But if I call out someone who is a copycat and asshole, I said what the fuck I said. If you don't like it, if you think, oh, she's demonic, she's dealing with some demons. No, actually, I've dealt with them demons, honey. Me and them demons is friends. All right, we besties. At the end of the day, even they will call you the fuck out. Hell, even the archangels will call you out. You fake and you phony. And I'm going to tell you why. I call people out. I'll screenshot and take photos of your ass if I want to. It has nothing to do with how many subscribers you got on your goddamn channel. You can have 1,000,000 subscribers, honey. Like some of these gamers. And I feel like the gamers got more subscribers than the goddamn tarot readers. But that's neither here nor there. It has nothing to do with who follows you and who's a part of your gang or your tribe or your bullshit. It doesn't have nothing to do with that. If you are fake and you are phony, this chick right here will call you out. Why am I calling you out? You need to be seen for who you truly are. Okay? Someone who has no purpose. Someone who needs to find a purpose. See, what a light worker is they get to the root of the shit. And even if they got to call you out, some people would say, well, if it was in a family sense, if your aunt called you out and you was doing some bullshit, your aunt can call you out. What they gonna do? Tough love, right? Okay, then. Consider that. Tough love. Because you shouldn't be going around copying anybody. I know there's a trend right now on YouTube with some of the tarot readers here. Their little copycat ass trend is now the lime green colored nails. My. I said, Jesus Christ. Where is the originality? See, when I call you out, it's because of that. I want you to be original. I would never want someone to copy someone else. Flattery would get you nowhere. And anyway, that's not even flattery. That's just straight up copying and being bold about it. Okay? If and I have done it, okay? What a bitch gonna do? Nothing. Because I'm gonna call you the fuck out. You know you copying. I got timestamps on my shit when I wear stuff, when I have my nails a certain way, my hair a certain way. There's timestamps on all my shit. As opposed to if someone's copying your timestamp versus my timestamp, who did it first? You know what I'm saying? And it's not a game to be played either. It's the mere fact of the matter that I'm going to call you out because you are a lost soul. Okay? It's like, where is Waldo? Waldo would be y'all lost souls out there that like to fucking copy people all the fucking time. Now, screenshots and all that other shit. Yeah, I'm going to do it. Why? Because I want you to know what you're doing here. Will I call you whatever? I ain't going to call you out your name. I'm just going to call you a lost soul. Because that's what you are. Lost tribe of Abraham. You don't know what land you belong in, honey. You don't know what tribe you need to be in, honey. You need to stop copying, honey. Honey child. No one at the end of the day can tell me, oh, she not light work, she this and that. You don't know me. You don't know my bloodline. Oh, don't listen to her and da. That's fine with me. I could care less. I'm only here to deliver messages. For those that resonate with, or for those who like to listen to my messages on my channel, kudos to you. You were the smart ones that actually took the message. Anybody that reads tarot or anyone that channels knows that in the energies there is past, recent, past, present, current situation, immediate future, near future, distant future, which is things yet to come. Anybody with any common sense would know this. So if it hasn't occurred now, it will eventually occur. You understand? Those who know, know. Those who really know, really know. Again, the people who like to copy, you will be screenshot by Eve Elements. Oh, yeah, I'm going to screenshot your ass. Okay, if I find you copying, I'm going to call you out. I feel you need to be called out. Is it childish? No. Why is it not childish? I'm going to tell you why. Again, it goes back to those needing to be plucked out and looked at. Because you're feeling for attention, so I'm going to give you the right attention the right way. I'm going to give you some tough love here. You lost. You need to find your niche instead of copying someone else in order for you to find it. You need to look deep within yourself to find out what makes you unique and what it is that you like to do. That's why in my household, I don't pick for any of my kids, not even my freaking 9 and 10-year-old. I ask them, what do you want? What do you need? What do you like? What do you prefer? Why do we do this? Anyone common sense would know why. You have to pick and choose for yourself. You have to know thyself. You have to know exactly what it is that you want. And I feel like when people copycat, they don't know what they want. They just, oh, it's cute and shiny. I want it. Like a 2-year-old looking at a freaking toy in Toys R Us. If that's still around, I don't know. So it's like at the end of the day, yeah, I'm gonna call you out. Don't copy. Be original. Be your own authentic self. There's several readers that I've been watching, and I've been watching y'all. I've been watching you real good ass readers. Y'all some good ass readers. You get the message across, and it does resonate a lot. Oh, not with me, with your collective, honey. My energy is cloaked. But at the end of the day, it does resonate. There's some good ass, authentic, original readers out there. There's one that's been on YouTube. I believe she's in the South. I believe she's in the South. And she's actually one of the first I used to watch. She's an Earth sign. I believe she's a Taurus. Queen of Pentacles, Tarot 333. Yeah, I'm shining you out, girl. She's beautiful as fuck. She's a very beautiful brown skinned woman. And let me tell you something. She's always on point with her shit. Always on point with her shit. I will say there's several other ones. What is her name? There's a couple. There's a couple that's real. They're authentic. They're in their own lane. There was one up here that was a Sagittarius. I used Mother Gold, Mother Muva, Mother Gold. She's authentic. Queen of Pentacles, Tower 333 is authentic. Authenticity is key. Someone that's real. Someone that'll tell you like a TI is when they do their readings. They are real. Real black women doing their thing. Hi, how are you doing? Yeah, exactly. Good vibes. If you gonna be up here on, first of all, again, like I said before in my last live, I don't know how long ago it was, because let me tell you something. When Spirit told me to put these readings out, I put them out and I don't remember them after that. So I don't go back and look at my readings like other readers doing this and that, blah, blah, blah. And yes, I do take shit real serious, but I do have a life at the same time. My spirit guides won't allow me to just be dilly and dallying and just sitting on my ass all day. That's how you get a bucket seat booty, and that's how you start gaining all that fucking weight, sitting down all the fucking time. Um, that's worse than being a DHL or UPS driver. Child, you gotta sit down and you develop that booty syndrome. Nah, I ain't got time. So when I need to move, I'll move. When I need to lay down some readings, I'm gonna lay down some readings, and that's that. Okay. But when we talking about authentic readers here, those are two of the main ones that I know of that's authentic. That shit actually comes true for the people that watch them. They're good ass readers. Um, and especially most of the readers that's from down south. Unlimited Spirituality. She's a Sagittarius too. Most of the Sag readers, they're pretty good. Let me tell you why. Sag is opposite Gemini, so they have an innate sense of like their spiritual gifts is pretty much out there. I married a Gemini, so my ex-husband is a Gemini. So I already know how Sag moves, and plus the daughter that me and him had, she's a Sagittarius. So it's like, damn, you can't make a move without the motherfuckers knowing what's gonna happen. They know your next move before you make it. So it's like they're good as tarot readers, psychic mediums. They're pretty much good at what they do. So the messages that they send out there is very authentic. It's fucking original. It's very original. So it's like, who is this? What'd you say? You always got something to say. Who is this, Lewis? That ain't your real name. Okay. So, anywho, like I said, those are some original ass readers that are out there, okay? They have to deal with, I'm gonna just put out there, crazy people on a daily basis. Like I got a crazy one now named Lewis on my thing talking about if you're depressed, I think Lewis is depressed. Obviously. But the readers that I mentioned though, they're good at what they do. You lost your job, so you got your girl name tattooed on your on. Okay. Watch your mouth when you come on my live, honey. I'm a lady, not a slut. Okay. Anywho, you're very depressed and you can't figure out why. Send me a DM, Terrence. You know where to find me. Send me a DM, Terrence, if you're depressed. Okay. Um. Also, seek counseling. Go see a therapist if you're depressed too. I deal in spirituality, not the mundane. So there are a lot of people out there that's gonna copy because they can't find their way in life. They lost their light. Maybe since childhood they didn't have a light because they had overbearing parents or there was a lot of negativity in their household growing up. It could be any amount of number of things that turns these people into copycat and ass individuals. Like they copy for whatever reason here. Some people glamorize platforms. They think it's glamorous being on a platform. I'm going to tell you right now, it's not glamorous being on a platform. Y'all need to go check out those YouTube videos about the dark side of YouTube. Have y'all seen those videos? It's real. Where some people um, deleted themselves off the face of the planet. Okay? Some people did uncanny shit just to get views and viewers, subscribers. Just go look at that shit. The dark side of YouTube or the dark side of TikTok or the dark side of any of these platforms. This shit ain't glamorous being up here. That's why I'm barely up here. This is not my. First of all, I'm gonna be real with you. Ti real with you. Ooh, Fetty Wap, hey, got me sold up. I'm gonna tell you something. It's not glamorous. It's not glamorous. Okay, it's not glamorous whatsoever. There was a gamer that's been on YouTube for since they was 15 years old and left YouTube at the age of 33. Okay, he was a gamer. It became too much. You know what I'm saying? And he kept taking breaks on and off. He come on YouTube pop up. So they was making jokes about when's the next time he gonna pop up on YouTube and start gaming. Oh, it's another 6 months. He not there. I'm telling you, nobody got time for that shit. I mean, because not all views on people's platform, or excuse me, not views, but comments. Not all comments are nice. But you got copycat and individuals that think it's so glamorous to be up on a platform and it's so glamorous to copy somebody. I'm gonna call you out because don't copy. Don't copy. Cause this shit ain't what it's cracked up to be being on no goddamn platform. It's not. First of all, the way you make your money, child please. The way anybody makes their money, child please. Okay. Some of these motherfuckers, they subscribers are inorganic. They're not organic subscribers. These people here with these little 70K, 42K and shit like that. Those are not organic. They're not organic. Them motherfuckers bought those views. They bought those subscribers. They bought that shit. Didn't anybody learn anything when fucking Takashi 69 was talking about the music industry concerning, I think it was Spotify, how many streams on Spotify or Apple Music you get, blah blah blah. They buy that shit. Everything is bought nowadays. So it's like, yeah, you try not buying something and try actually getting it organic. Their channels will probably be like how many subscribers I got on mine. To God honest truth. For fucking real. Like, and then, hold on. Then it's like, when they copy you, they want to compete against the same people that they copy. And like, what the kind of crap is this? You know what I'm saying? What kind of crap is this? You copying, but you hating the same person that you copying. This is what I'm talking about too. Like, I'm gonna shout you out, honey. You need Jesus. I'm gonna talk about it too. You need Jesus. It's like the octopus tattoo girls get. Okay, Lewis, stop being a slut. Get off my channel, y'all. We don't do. First of all, I don't deal with lust and lust demons on my channel. That right there, I slayed that demon a long time ago. That lust demon, that Jezahora, a long time ago. Stay off my channel with that, you nasty hoe. That's whole energy, honey. That's like the third level of hell. Don't bring that on my channel, honey. Ain't nothing but heaven up in this bitch. So, like I said, I don't claim titles. I don't. I never did. I've been this way since I was in high school when I got into the occult. Back when I was in high school. Matter of fact, I really got into the occult at like freaking between the ages of 9 and 12. Between the ages of 9 to 12 years old. Got into the occult. I didn't fully immerse into it until I reached around 13, 14 years old when I hit high school. And then I turned gothic. I was always listening to Guns N' Roses and shit. So it's like, why are you here? So it's like, So I'm like, I don't put titles to anything. Like, someone had to go in timeout, yo. You don't come on my channel talking no bullshit. I hate too that the copycatters and the haters, they always go on the authentic readers channels and they have fake pages. They never gonna put their real face up there. They never gonna because they're cowards. I don't deal with cowards. If you a punk bitch, stay a punk bitch. Just keep your punk bitch ass off my channel. Punk bitch. Right? So go pay your child support to do something. Do something with your life. But yeah, so with the copycat energies that are out there, they're gonna be called out. You will be called out. If I see you, I'm going to call you. I'm going to pluck your ass up out and I'm going to fling you to the corner and I'm going to listen here. And I'm going to tell you about yourself. I'm going to tell you about yourself. And I'm going to tell like a TI is. Okay? And I won't hold back neither. No holds barred, bitch. No holds barred. Why? Because a real light worker is going to tell you about yourself. That's what we going to do. A real one, that's what we going to do. All of that, oh, don't listen to this person or don't listen to that person, this, that, and the third. Da, 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 da. Look, honey, I done been through some things throughout my younger years. There ain't a damn thing a bitch can tell me about me. But I damn sure can tell you about you, and I'm going to tell you why. I've been on this planet more than you can take a licking and keep on ticking. My soul is older than yours. Hell, my soul is older than half these tarot readers that's on this goddamn platform and other platforms throughout. My soul is ancient, honey. Don't ever sit here and think, oh, no, I'm not a new soul. Get that straight, not twisted. I'm an old soul, honey. I'm ancient. Okay? And I'm very benevolent, but I'm also malevolent. Play with it if you want. Play with it if you want. I went up against a whole lot of demons. Half you don't even know. Confirmation. So don't fucking tell me, okay? Do not tell me shit. Don't come up here with no bullshit neither. Rap music, I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, you talking about the industry? They be copying in the industry too. So many people sample other artists' music, like artists from the 1950s and 60s. They take their music and they sample it. That's on the record companies too, though. But yeah, you got some copycats in the music industry. I can name a few. Oh, I can name a few. I can name so many, but I don't want to because it ain't worth it. The thing is, I probably would anyway. But the thing is, like, there's no authenticity, and it's staggering to find that people out here are actually really. Look, let me tell you something. When I heard lost souls, when I used to go to Bible class back when I was younger, and I've been to Baptist, Catholic, Christian, Episcopalian, Jehovah's Witness. I've been to all this shit because my mom was like church thumping throughout. So it's like, but I was born and raised Muslim. Don't get it twisted. So the thing is, I realized like in the Bible, I learned a lot, but they don't tell you. Like the lost tribe of Abraham, that's these people. They like really, really lost. I was always taught growing up too that God don't always go after the flock because he knows that they always, excuse me, the Most High God, don't always go after the flock of sheep that's there because he knows that that herd will always listen. But the Most High God will always go after the black sheep. So I feel like these lost souls, the lost souls, are possibly the black sheep who need to have that light dingled in front of them so that they can be brought to the right path. So yeah, I'm gonna be that light. I'm gonna be that light because I'm gonna cause you to question yourself of what you do. And even though motherfuckers ain't gonna like what the fuck I gotta say, because I'm gonna call your ass out for copying, you gonna feel me at the end of the day. You gonna learn. You gonna learn today. You need to learn how to be authentic. You need to learn how to be you. What makes you unique? What do you like? Don't say, I was looking at tarot. I hear so many people say this. I was looking at tarot and I find it interesting. And I think my ancestors are calling me to it. Your ancestors are not calling you to shit. Let's be real. Your ancestors are not calling you to do no goddamn tarot. Your ancestors probably tapping you on the shoulder and tell you to do something else. But because you over there, you happened upon the video tarot. Ooh, this is interesting. That's you. That's not what your ancestors want you to do, though. They don't want you to do that. They want you to do something else with your goddamn life. If you want to be a boss or a CEO, you need to find your niche, honey. Being on a platform ain't it for you. Not for all of you, not for some of you. Okay? Some of you need to get that straight, not twisted. Don't copy. Period. And I'm still a light worker telling you this. Stop copying. And I'm going to tell you about yourself. Does that make me a dark worker? No, I'm still a light worker. One that's going to lead you on the right path of not copying and being your own true authentic self. That's what you need to be instead of copying. All these people on YouTube now with their lime green nails, every last one of them. Dang, all you got to wear, all of these readers with their lime green nails, like what the fuck? That's how you can tell who sits up and watches who. With the lime green nails. I like the lime green nails. Let me get my nails like that too. Wow, okay. You know you could have just went with like a double color, triple color or some shit like that, right? With your own design. Like when I used to go to the nail salon back in Jersey, I'm in Cali now. I'm in California now, so I just have to find the right spot because Culver City ain't it. Okay. But do I live in Culver City? No. I travel over there when I go shopping. But the thing is, it's like, dang, you see something, you like it. When I look at something, I do like it and like whatever. But when I used to be back in Jersey, because I'm an East Coast bitch, okay? I'm from Jersey City, born and raised. When I used to go there get my nails done by Suling, okay? Because they were Chinese. Not Korean, because you got certain Korean ones too, but they were Chinese. When I used to get my nails done by Su Ling, and that was her fucking name because she used to do my lashes too. Okay? I used to have my own chilled up design that I would like, yo, do this, do this, do this. Put some diamonds here, put them there, put them there. I want something to look like this, that, and the third. She knew exactly what the fuck I wanted and do mine. My shit was authentic. It was real. Okay? I did something that suited me and my personality. See, that's the thing with copycatting ass individuals. They got no personality. They don't know what the personification of you is. You know what I'm saying? What personifies them? They don't know. Why? Because they lost soul trying to find their way back home. They lost somewhere in the dark forest called life. And they dropped their lamp along the way. I don't know. You know how that hermit card look on the tarot deck? That hermit card where he got the little lantern and stuff like that, and it's lit up because it's lighting his way. Yeah, the lost souls will be the hermit reverse. The hermit in the reverse has no light to guide them or lead them along their pathway. So now they're all what? Lost. They lost their traction. They lost the path that they supposed to be on. So now they're trying to find their way back. Well, if you're copying, let me help you. I'm gonna help you find your way back because you need to be authentic. You need to be original. And even in the industry too. That's anywhere artistic or occultist or whatever. You need to be original and you need to be authentic. If you find yourself copying someone, stop yourself. Like literally. You need to be speaking to your spirit guides if you have any. All right? Because I know everybody got some. You need to be speaking to your spirit guides concerning your authenticity and your originality. That is from your crown chakra, your creativeness, your creative ideas. Because usually what I think when I see copycatters is that they hating on the fact that someone is that creative. Someone has those downloads. Someone has those ideas. You're trying to fit into that niche. You don't fit there. It's not for you. And tarot is not for everybody. Period. You got some people that be dabbling. You know what I'm saying? They be trying to dabble. Let me do this. Let me do that. And they're like, do this, do that. There is consequences and repercussions when it comes to tarot on the darker side of it. On the darker side of things. There's consequences and repercussions when you're dealing with tarot. It's the same as if you were operating a Ouija board or a makeshift Ouija board or playing Charlie Charlie for that matter or playing the Midnight Man. It's consequences for dibbling and dabbling in tarot. There are consequences. You can't just go buy you a deck of fucking cards because you see a tarot card reader with them and then you're picking them up and, oh, I'm going to open this packet. Oh, I got my first tarot deck. Oh my God. Be prepared for a huge shift in your life touching those tarots. And you don't know shit about it, nor are you ordained as an actual high priest or high priestess in the spiritual realm. And let me tell you something. I'm going to speak on this. I don't give a damn if you're an Eastern Star or a fucking Mason and you touching tarot. It's not for you. Just because you're part of a human organization doesn't mean you are a part of the spiritual organization. And I don't give a damn if you was doing rituals in that organization. You still not a part of the spiritual higher up organization in the spiritual ethers, in those spiritual streets. You just not. And I said what the fuck I said. So the thing is, people glamorizing tarot, shit ain't nothing but cardboard. Tarot is used to open up a little bit more your third eye. It is to tap into yourself so you can know thyself. That's what tarot is. And tarot allows you to also tap into others' energies. That is what tarot actually is. And yes, at first it was a game played in the on the other part of the world. Tarot cards were usually meant to be like a game, but then it got somewhere put into the occult and spirituality. People started using it to read the past, present, and future, or certain events that are meant to come or occur, and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? But you need to be mindful for you people out there that think it's so that being a tarot card reader is glamorization and all this shit. You think it's glamorized. It's not. There is a darker side to tarot. And oh, by the way, you need to go watch that movie that just dropped today called Tarot, Tarot. It's out in theaters at a theater near you. Maybe you'll learn something from watching that movie Tarot, all all concerning tarot cards. You know what I'm saying? Go watch that shit because there is a darker side to it when it comes to tapping into those cards. It will mess with your psyche. I'm gonna be real with you. It will mess with your psyche, and if you're not mentally equipped or prepared, and especially if you're not spiritually ordained to even touch that realm, you're going to be prepared for a rude awakening. Okay? You're also going to be prepared for spirits roaming your home, following you around, hearing your name being called when nobody's there. A lot of shit. That's just only the gist of it. Lights flickering on and off or blowing out. Things going awry in your house or home or place of residence where you live at. Spooky shit happening to your car, your vehicle. Just be mindful. You want to tap in so damn bad, and you got kids too. Whew, Lord. God forbid your children are not baptized. I'm going to just leave that alone. Yeah. They too will get touched by whatever you're tapping into. See, because only a true high priest, high priestess, the same way they can tap into a Ouija board and learn how to work around those different dimensions that Ouija board can open, same with tarot. Same with tarot. Only the ordained can actually grip and handle that. Now, I know for a fact one of my ancient ancestors was a gypsy. My entire bloodline on both sides that created who I am today, on both sides, have it. I have it. Same way like Marie Laveau passed that down to her daughter. Same here. I will be like how Marie Laveau's daughter is. Same. So it's like, be mindful of things looking like they're glamorized on platforms for those of you who are seeking to learn tarot. Am I trying to scare you? No. Am I giving you the truth? Facts. They're not going to tell you. I'm going to tell you. There's some shit you need to know when it comes to tapping into tarot. You can't just pick up a deck of cards and be like, there is a ritual that must be done before you can even touch those cards. There is a ritual that must be done with you if you are not ordained. Period. You ain't ordained in the spirit realm. Oh, but my ancestors, are you sure about that? Are you definitely sure about whoever and whatever your ancestors was doing back in the days? Are you sure? Are you certain? Because they probably wasn't. You probably had some Bible thumpers, but that was it. Okay? In your family. But the thing is, you gotta be mindful when it comes to picking up those tarot cards. You can't just pick them up and, oh, I'm gonna sage them because I just got them from the store. Ooh, my first deck. You got some people out here buying tarot cards. These copycatters are buying these tarot cards because they think it's glamorized on these platforms: YouTube, TikTok, Snapchat, IG, freaking OnlyFans, wherever, and they think it's cool. It is cool, but be mindful. Charlie was cool too. That Ouija board was cool too. Until people started messing with that shit, now they got spirits floating around their home, living with them. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Living with you. Spirits floating around. Y'all probably like, oh, that's my ancestors. That ain't your ancestors, honey. I hate to tell you. That's not your ancestors, my love. That's somebody else's ancestors floating around in your house. And sometimes that ain't even spirits of the dead. That's literally demons floating around. because you done tapped into a lower vibrational realm that's seeing you as a lost soul, basically like purgatory. They see you down in hell below, and now they in your house living with you. They trying to figure out a way how they gonna fucking torment you. This is what they do. They watch you before they make their move. It's like how a cat stalks its prey, like plays with it before it eats it type of shit. Mm-hmm. Know what you're gonna know. See, when I first started in the occult, before I got fully immersed, I used to hang out with my Cuban friends, more than one. Okay, one of them, his mother, heavily into Santeria. Okay, they used to have the mesas once a month. They had the mesas. Okay, where they got to dress in white and they tell the future and all this stuff. And I asked him about a dream I keep having, such and such and such and such. Why am I having this dream? Right? I'll get back to you. I'm going to ask my mother tonight at the mesa, blah, blah, blah. The next day, he didn't come to school. But the following day thereafter, he came to school and told me exactly what that dream was, who it was that was speaking to me in the dream, what my path consists of. And then he invited me to meet his mother. So that's how I know at the age of 14, I was already ordained an Elorisha, not by man, but by spirit. I'm already supposed to be doing what I'm supposed to be doing. They already picked me since birth, baby. So ain't no bitch up here can tell me a goddamn thing. You know what I'm saying? This ain't new to me. This ain't new to me. So that's why I'm like, be mindful when you picking up that pack of tarot cards, because you lost souls out here think it's so glamorous. Mm-hmm. You taking back your powers, and your powers were never taken, my love. I don't know what you're talking about. So the thing is, you got to be mindful when it comes to, especially you lost souls out there that think being a reader is so glamorous. No, it's not. Because on a daily basis, readers have to deal with the mundane and the insane. Because there be some people off they rocker that literally needs to seek professional help, that think that something spiritually wrong with them, and it's not. And the real reader can see this. They can see right through these people, that some of these people have psychological issues that are real and that need to be addressed by an actual psychologist or psychiatrist, as opposed to if something really spiritually is occurring with this person. We can see that. There'd be so many eccentric, I'll say that word, is another word for saying crazy. There is sometimes a lot of eccentric individuals that be on these platforms commenting. They real eccentric, really, really eccentric, that really need professional help. Okay? There's no reason for them to be commenting. It's just redundant. Anywho, but it's like some of the lost souls are like this too. They're eccentric. Some of these lost souls, they are eccentric. Some of them are mentally imbalanced that they shouldn't even be touching tarot cards. Some of these mentally imbalanced people here, let me see. I'm not doing questions, my love. All right, tomorrow. If you can wait for tomorrow, yeah. You new here on this platform. I'm sure you probably follow others, but I'm glad you're here. But for those who are interested in tarot, you need to really first get a reading by a professional to find out. Hi, I see you. You really need to get a reading, and a full-on reading, okay? Now, if it's a real professional reader and you're dealing with a mental imbalance, but you're trying to get into spirituality, she's going to call you out. She's going to call you out, especially the ones from down south. They're going to call you out and let you know you need to handle that first before you even delve into spirituality like that. I know it seems interesting, but it's not for you. Yeah, tomorrow, my love. I know it may seem interesting, but it's not for you. You know what I'm saying? And if it becomes too addictive to the lost souls and they keep pulling cards and pulling cards and pulling cards and pulling cards, whew, what do they say about doing the same thing and expecting the same results? It's called insanity. This is what happens to lost souls who have a mental imbalance, who want to touch on those tarot cards or that Ouija board or anything divinate, the dowsing rods, the dice, the little cowrie shells. You tapping into another realm. You're not tapping into nothing that is of higher realm past your crown chakra. You're going below the root chakra. You're going low, low, low near the ankles. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, don't be tapping into what is not for you. And even if you got ancestors that was doing it before you, honey, there is such thing as skipping a generation. It's not for you. Maybe they feel, your ancestors could feel it's not for you, and they want you to do something different outside of the bloodline of what they were doing, as far as like who the root workers, tarot card readers, psychic mediums, stuff like that. Maybe they want you to do something different. Your path may be greater, instead of you sitting back trying to copy others. Never copy. Figure out what your life path is. This is something too that I feel like most psychics should touch upon: a person's life path. And even so, you really don't need a reading on it. It's written in your fucking birth chart. Go do your research. Your life path number is what? It's 1 through 9, and then they got master numbers 11 and 22 and 33 or something like that. Go find out for yourself if you're not comfortable. And I'm talking to the lost souls out here who like to copy people. Go find out for yourself what you're supposed to be doing. And I know for a fact that when I got my reading done by my Cuban friend, by his mom, I know for a fact what she was saying is true, because I did my own birth chart, and then I had my birth chart professionally done to see if what the professional did matches up with what I did concerning my astrological birth chart at the age of 15. And it matched up. Point blank period. It matched up. Your life path number is found in the month, date, and year you're born. Add it up. It's going to add up to a single digit. Now go look it up in numerology what that life path number is. Your life path number is month, day, and year of your birth. Add it all together, break it down into one digit, and go look at it. Now dig a little bit deeper. Keep digging. Be nosy about yourself. You will finally find your purpose of what you actually need to be doing, rather than copying people who are gamers, who are tarot card readers, who are whatever on platforms. That's what you need to be doing. That's why I said I'm going to call motherfuckers out if I find them copying. Because you need to be finding out what you need to be doing. Not doing what other people doing. So you mean to tell me if someone jumps off the Empire State Building, you going to jump too? You going to be a part of that Me Too movement? Or you going to step outside there and dance to the beat of your own goddamn drum? It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. A light worker going to call you, a real light worker going to call you out on your shit. I'm going to be the mom, you're going to be the child. I'm going to call you out on your shit. If you ain't giving good grades, I'm going to call you out on your shit. Same thing with your copycatters. You ain't doing what you need to be doing, finding your own right path, I'm going to call you out on your shit. Don't copy. Don't copy styles, looks, none of that shit. Be who you are. I see a lot of people out here with these... I'm sorry, I gotta laugh at this shit, because this shit is funny as hell. It's cute, but let's be fucking real. Grown-ass women with baby sideburns? No. No. I can't stand sideburns. I can't stand baby hair and that shit. I like my edges straight, thank you. Sideburns, and I see grown-ass women with these... confirmation. This sideburns and baby hair You know, the baby hair, the little super shit. Now they created like, oh my God. Now they created like the tattooed on baby hair where you just take this little film strip, put it on your little edge on your forehead, and you put the water on it, and you peel it, and now, ooh, you got instant baby hair edges. Like, get the fuck. Oh my God. It was ridiculous. But I'm like, my God. Swoop, do you? But at the end of the day, it's too many eggs in the bucket doing that one. You know what I'm saying? It's like, nah, 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 nah. I remember back in the 80s. I'm a 80s baby. So back in the 80s, that's where originality started. Like right there. Back in those days, people were authentic and original. See, I'm from the East Coast, so they had that break dancing. They had the School of the Arts where they created the TV show called Fame with Debbie Allen on it and stuff like that. Like back then, you could see how people dress back then. How people were dressing back in the 80s. They were dressing to their own unique style, to their own unique fucking style back in the 80s. You know what I'm saying? Back then, School of the Arts was in New York City. That's where they created TV show Fame from. People were authentic in the fucking 80s. Rocking the Kangos and shit like that and the Gazelles. You know what I'm saying? Fucking, you know what I'm saying? Everybody had their own style, their own unique style of the way they wore their clothes. Nowadays, we in 2024, everybody's copying. Everybody. Head to toe. Everybody copying everybody. Nobody's original. Nobody's authentic. Nobody is genuine. They're not genuine. I'm sorry. I can't get with people who not genuine. You ain't genuine. I can't rock with you. You ain't authentic. I can't rock with you. You have to be authentic like a mofo. Your own unique style. Right down to even if you were a chef in a goddamn restaurant, you need to be able to create your own goddamn recipes. Recipes unheard of. Everybody got this thing where they following the status quo. Do as I do. Go this way. Follow. Whatever you like. Fuck that shit. No, I don't think so. Bye. I'm too real for this. I'm too authentic for that. No, thank you. No, thank you. You know what I'm saying? I respectfully decline. No, thank you. You is not original. Period. Picking up a deck of cards. First of all, before I got on YouTube, I was already on Facebook. Just so y'all know. Just so you fucking know. I was already on Facebook. I've been on Facebook for quite some time. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I have some people over there that I believe they moved to YouTube too. I have some original, authentic ass readers. One of them from Facebook that's on YouTube is she went by the name of Cisse Kathy, but I think it's now Kathy Cisse. She's authentic and original as freaking well. She's one of the main readers. Before I even seen the authentic readers on YouTube, she's original. She's very authentic, and she was on Facebook at that time. She still is, and she's on YouTube now too, and TikTok. But I'm like, there's some real OGs out there, some real OG readers that know they shit. You know what I'm saying? Would I call myself a part of that crew? Nah, I'm just me. I'm just me. No titles here, baby. I don't need nobody shouting me out. I don't need nobody saying my name. I don't need none of that. I'm gonna tell you at the end of the day, I just like being me. I don't know. I like to feel the cards. I like to get up here and see what the message is for the collective or for the signs, astrological signs. I'm gonna start back doing my Chinese zodiac as well. But yeah, I'm like, I can't stand when people copy. It irks my nerve, make my ass itch. Like, you so inauthentic. Like, what did it? Because it makes me question them on what they should actually be doing as far as like their life path is. What exactly should this copycat energy be doing? Now, you do got some people that want to copy because they want to like, what is this? Siphon your energy, or they mentally think they're siphoning your energy by copying you being a copycatter. Are they actually stealing your energy? No, they just think they are. No one can take the magic that is within a real psychic because it is in their DNA, embedded deeply. No one can take that magic from some of these copycatters are copying, thinking that they literally stealing someone's energy. You're not actually. You're not even touching that person's energy, honey. Because to touch that energy is to touch source. You can't even touch source because you don't even know who you are. You just copying. You're a mimic. All right. And that's written down in the occult books too. Mimic. 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 Okay. You're not really stealing anybody's energy like you think you are just by copying them. You're not stealing nobody's energy. You're just going through the motions. But to think that mentally you think you're stealing someone's energy, yeah, you require psychological help. Because now you're dealing with a mental imbalance where you think you're stealing someone's energy, but you're really not. Some of these tarot readers up here on YouTube got exes that got exes or new people that they with that's trying to copy them because they trying to be them because the ex is in their ear pillow talking. Like, it's so childish. So you want to be like this person because, okay, so it's like, to me, when I see copycat in that energy as well, it's the question, the person that you with, you copying their ex, but you know there's a reason why the ex either left them or they left the ex. So you about to be ex to the next too. They're about to leave you too because you're trying to be someone that they're not with. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So you're copying your new person's ex to try to do what? Because this person's pillow talking you and dick whipping you or coochie whipping you, you want to be like who they left behind or who that person left. Okay, now you ended up with them. That don't make no sense that someone's ex has someone new that's copying you. That's another lost soul because now they have an identity crisis too because they up here trying to please your ex. Wow. They sit up here trying to please your ex to try to be like you. Yeah. But then you're going to get left behind too, right? Because you're copying the ex. Your new person's ex. You're copying your new person's ex. But they're not together and there's a reason why. So you're about to get left behind too. Keep copying. Keep copying. They're going to leave you for somebody that don't act like their ex. You straight up acting like somebody ex. You acting like your new person's ex, they're going to leave for somebody else that don't act like that. They're going to straight up leave you. And if they leave you, trust and believe they're going to go back to the ex because you're reminding them of that ex every time you copy them. Every time you copy them. Every time a copycat is copying you, collective, especially if this copycat is dating your ex 9 times out of 10 gonna lead them and try to come back to you. So let them keep copying. You know what I'm saying? It's so funny. Like, wow. Because every time they copy you in front of their new person, but it's your ex that they're with, they're reminding your ex every day on a 24-hour basis of how much they're missing you. Yeah. So they're going to, they're going to break up, and it has happened in the past. They're going to break up with that person, round back around towards you because they miss you because, you got someone in the cut being you, mimicking your energy or they try to steal your energy, but they can't steal it, so they can only mimic. So you have a mimicker, you know what I'm saying, a copycatter. Guess what's gonna happen to the copycat? They're gonna end up getting dumped. And to the copycat ass tarot readers there, find your niche, honey. Because this ain't it for you. This ain't it for you. You need to, before you even, like I said before, dive into tarot, you need to find out, get you a freaking life path reading. Get you a life path reading to know what path you on. And if you don't get a reading or you can't afford a reading, do it yourself by dabbling into numerology. Take a look at numerology. It doesn't require much. Numerology is very simple. It doesn't require much. It deals with numbers and letters and vibrations of those numbers and letters, right? You need to find out what your life path number is. The only ones that are the shamans are life path number 9. So if your month, day, and year don't total to the number 9, if your month, day, and year do not add up to 9, you are not a shaman. You're not a shaman. Why? Because your month, day, and year is a part of your astrological birth chart. It is. Let's not forget to add the time of your birth. Is it AM? Is it PM? Is it Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday? All of that, those energies, those vibrations, they all add up. It is who you are. Lost tribes of Abraham. You lost souls out there that be copying people. If you're not a life path number 9, you are not a shaman. You are something else. You need to figure out what it is that you are. There's a difference between being a psychic and a shaman. Know this. Okay? There's a difference between being a leader and a shaman. You need to know what your life path is. So if you in tarot and you're not supposed to be here, you need to figure it out. Let me tell you something. The only scam with them is the subscribers that they done bought off of certain other platforms. Because like Takashi 69 broke it down, well, with the entertainment industry. So now got me looking at certain things and how things are. Like, dang, they really be buying subscribers, and they be buying views for, I don't know how Spotify and Apple Music work, but streams, I think it is. They be buying streams and shit. Takashi 69 broke that shit down. So I was like, what? I didn't even know that shit. Yeah, that these musical artists be buying streams and shit. So you can imagine what they be doing in these tarot card streets. Pretty much when I walk into a room, I already read it without even stepping through the threshold. I can be outside the door and I see a bunch of people, and already I seen what's going on with each and every last one of them. I also have the innate ability to see what you look like as an old person. I can see what you look like as a young person in your childhood. I have the inability to go between timelines to see what you look like. Like literally, no one has that ability but me, as far as I know. Um, There's a lot of innate abilities that I have that I'm not going to mention, because if I mention them, then everybody else is going to be on that. Me too. I have this too. I have this ability too. So the only ones that know about my ability is the ones that I gave birth to, which is my own damn kids. No one else. Well, maybe my mother. She probably knows, but then even she don't know what abilities I have. So there you go. So the thing is, being an empath is good, but it's like you do have some people that are scammers, some people that are literally scammers up here. And I mean, this the tarot readers that are scammers, they don't have to scam you for money. The scam in itself can be, oh, I'm gonna predict this. This is almost personal reading. Oh, this is this. This is that. This is that. That and the third. And be looking at them like, well, I'm still waiting for this shit to happen. I'm still waiting for this prediction to happen. Nope. 2 years later. Dang, it hasn't happened yet. All right. 5 years later. Well, dang, they said 5 years ago that something was going to happen. And blah, nothing, goddamn, nothing happened. You know what I'm saying? So, you can go check out the timeline on my reading. Matter of fact, go check out most of my reads, if you have time to do so. But I did predict that earthquake in Japan. And let me tell you something. Prediction, okay? And that was on a bad day. I had a bad day that day. Not energetic wise. It was just that something was off in the energy. So I wanted to pull out my special deck that I created personally. I didn't buy the deck no fucking where. I created my own goddamn deck. And I was like, let me do a world prediction here. Let me see what's gonna occur. And then I didn't pay it no mind. And I literally did Haiti, Japan, and another country or something like that. And in Japan's prediction, it predicted the earthquake, what's going to happen and how they should maneuver and stuff like that. What have yous? And that was 2 weeks, and it was in the month of December 2023. When January 1st, 2024 hit was when that earthquake hit in Japan. So, yeah. Anywho, plus, let's not forget, I have very real, legit reviews on my Facebook page. So, that's why I'm like, I'm not always up on these platforms like that. When I can do it, I'll do it, and you'll see me posting, or you'll see me putting up readings and stuff like that. At the end of the day, my whole life doesn't revolve around YouTube. Okay, I'm not no YouTube employee. Well, maybe because I got the channel, but I'll put it like this: my whole world don't revolve around this shit. I have other businesses that I run. I have a lot of kids to take care of. Okay, pre-adults and kids that I need to be taken care of that need mama and need mama's assistance. And as long as mama's here, she gonna be assisting all her kids. Okay, all her kids. So they need me, I'm there. You know what I'm saying? I will stop, drop, and roll for my kids. Okay, y'all be seeing me. Y'all look at my videos, you'll see me walk away from the chair. I'm doing some things with my kids. Okay. I know some of y'all could sit up there and wait, be like, I'm impatient. I want to see her readings. So unprofessional. Honey, I don't need to be professional in these spiritual streets. I'm just a male woman. I deliver the message, and that's that. I can deliver it early, on time, or late, as long as you get it. That's all that matters. And then I'm out, and I shut my channel down. Boom, bye. Be blessed, and you'll see me go. I got things to do. It's called having a life. Okay? But getting back to the copycatters, they need to get a life. Stop copying people. Okay? And like I said, and I'm going to say it again, I'm going to repeat it to the ones in the back that's deaf as hell. If you copying, I'm going to call you out. Period. Oh, you going to get called out. I don't care what platform you on or what platform I'm on. If I see you, I'm going to call you out. I'm going to screenshot you. I'm going to post you up and I'm going to call you out. And I'm going to try to get you on the right path you need to be. Because obviously some of these copycat energies, they don't know their life path number. They don't know their life path number. Some could be some of these people who are adopted need to find out like their correct, accurate date of birth and time of birth, because the time is very significant. The time you're born lets you know what angel or archangel was there when you were just coming out your mother's womb. Mm-hmm. What you say? You had a family member. What's this family member? Hold on, hold on. New York got hit with the earthquake. I think that was in the last reading I did like a year or 2 years back. I had a family. Any predictions that I make, it depends on the timing of the universe, honey. You had a family member that did you dirty. Ugh. You got word from from another family member that they going through it. They asked you to call that family member that did you dirty. And you was like, what? What'd you say? You was like, what? When you got wait, hold on. So there's a family member that reached out to you. That's what you're saying? You had a family member that did you dirty, and you got word from another family member that they're going through. So they down bad, basically, right? And they asked you what? They asked you to call that person that's down bad, that family member that's down bad, that did you dirty. And you said you was like, when you get the time. Oh, wow. Wow. If they did you dirty, why would you communicate with them? If they did you dirty and you did not retaliate and the universe is dishing out that karma, why would you link in to their karma by calling them? Nah, bruh. Leave that shit right there where it lay. You don't need to be communicating with them. Let them go through that karma. That's a lesson that they gotta learn. They gotta learn that lesson, honey. They gotta sit in it. They gotta. You make the bed, you gotta lie in it, right? You make that bed, you gotta lie in it. I got family members that did me dirty too. I got ex-spouses that did me dirty. I got ex-spouses that don't even pay child support for their kids, nor take care of their damn kids. But you know what though? I don't focus on that. Period. I don't focus on that. You know what I'm focused on? My kids and taking care of them. Point blank, period. And the very same ex-spouses of mine, real quick side note, because I'm going to get back onto these copycat ass energies. Real side note, real shit, real talk, real talk. They don't pay child support, neither one of my exes. All right? Neither one of my exes has paid child support, nor will they ever pay child support because they think they slick. But here's the thing. They the same ones in the background throwing witchcraft at me, though. And they throwing it at their own kids, too. So what you think Big Mama Bear gonna do? I'm gonna protect and serve. That's what the fuck I'm gonna do in these spiritual streets. And if they get taken out, so be it. 1:11 on the clock. Universe got my back all the time. All the time. The universe is their father. You understand me? Anything they want, I'm going to always get so I can give it to them. I give everything to my kids. They spoiled by me and me only. I got exes up there that be lying through their teeth about a lot of shit. I know what they doing in the background. Hello, I'm a card reader. And not only that, I don't even need the cards. It'll pop up in my dreams what the fuck they doing. They be trying to cloak their energy and shit. 2 of my exes are Hispanic. Because I have Afro-Latino girls. My son is black. Okay? His father's black. I know, and they from down south. I know what the fuck they be doing. All of them. I know exactly what the fuck they doing. It's like you refuse to pay child support, but you want to throw black magic. Sad. And I know I ain't the only one. There's a couple of females out there that got baby daddies that do this very same shit. Very same shit. That's why I be like, be mindful to the females out there that's taking care of the kids by themselves that got deadbeat fathers that don't want to do shit with their kids. Be mindful because they're throwing not only magic at you but your children. So it don't make sense to protect yourself and not your kids because that magic, if you as a parent are taking care of your children and someone's throwing black magic at you, and you're protected, highly protected, but your kids ain't, that magic is gonna bounce off of you and bounce onto your children. So make sure you protecting everything around you, your home, your security, stability, all that shit. So anywho, I always let the Most High deal with people like that. Why? Because it's so much powerfuler when the Most High gets you. And be roaming around town lying. She did this, she did that, she did that. One of my exes, they be in and out the botanical with their goddamn mama and they sister lying to these spiritual root workers that's Hispanic like they ass is. And it's like these bitches really don't do their job, do they? Because if you got a client coming to you, anybody can come to you as a client. Like these clients out here, some of them got mental issues too. They come to these readers with these bogus lies. Now if you're a real reader, you would literally read that motherfucker. You would throw them cards down and ask your spirit team, what this person's saying is true. And you gotta be mindful too, especially if you're dealing with a devil type energy, someone that got demons on their back, because those demons will try to cloak this person's energy. And if you real good and you can see through blocks, you'll be able to spot that shit, and you can ask the higher ups, the archangels, to uncloak that shit, move that demon, and see if what this person's saying is true or not. So yeah, I've been on that end. But getting back to these copycat ass people, they lost. They need to find their life path. They need to find their life purpose by finding what their life path number is and stick to that. You can't just grab a pack of tarot card decks and just be like, I'm gonna do this YouTube channel because my spirit team told me to do it. Your spirit team tell you do that shit. Stop lying. Did you get a reading to see if you was called to do it from the ancestors and from the archangels? Did you get this reading to see if you were literally called to be not only a tarot card reader, but to be, how can I say this? Not only to be a tarot card reader, but to literally be a light worker, period, in general. Because it's more than just reading tarot cards. It's more than just read. The same way someone will go into a haunted building and do their job as a parapsychologist, okay? That's pretty much what that a light worker would be doing. It would be up there with parapsychology because it's dealing with the occult. Pretty much, it's dealing with things in a spiritual sense. It's not dealing with other things. It's just dealing with that. So let me see. The judge exposed her. Hold on. You had you had an ex that's a narcissist. She used the courts when you didn't want to be there for her, one of the kids. See, that's the thing. At least you wanted to be there for the kids. I ain't require that shit at all. I gave all my baby daddies the option. You know what I'm saying? They were like, oh, I don't want to give her the money because she take it and blah blah blah. Let me tell you something. I will say this: one of my exes, he didn't even give money for our. At the time, I only had 3 girls. Now I have 5 girls. But at the time, I had 3 girls in the early 2000s. I think it was around 2008. Their father, uh, I was looking for him because he needed to take care of his kids. So I was looking for him. Then he found me. This at the time BlackBerry phones were popping. When BlackBerry phones was out, I had me a BlackBerry phone, and I was looking up the names, and it was so many of the same fucking last Hispanic name in the state of California. It's fucking ridiculous. So I was on the East Coast at that time in Jersey. So finally, someone responded, blah blah blah, and I was like, oh, okay, fine. I'm only reaching out to you because you need to take care of your kids, blah blah blah. Now I can, and I told him we can do it like how my mom did it with my little brother. You don't need the white man in your business. No offense to your Caucasians out there talking about the court system. You don't need the court system in this shit. If y'all two don't get along as like parents, at least take care of the child. Uh, Not only financially, you need to come spend some time with your child. Blah blah blah. I don't have an issue with it. You know what I'm saying? I never make things into a big ass issue whatsoever. I'm copacetic with a lot of shit. I'm even Steven. I'm even keel. I'm real cool and copacetic with it. So it's like you need to take care of your. This motherfucker gonna. Let me tell you something. This mofo gonna ask his father, which is their grandfather, for money. Oh, I'm low on this. I'm low on that. Now I am appreciative, but what I appreciate more is if it came out of his own goddamn pockets. Because I didn't have 3 girls by his fucking father. I had 3 girls by his ass. This is how I look at it as a black woman, with him being Hispanic. So it's like you need to take care of girls. And you know what I did too? With my little BlackBerry phone. He sent money Western Union from LA to fucking Jersey. And I took that little 180 because that's all it fucking was, $180. That ain't shit, right? We talking about years and years of diapers, formulas, bottles, daycare that I had to pay for, a lot of shit. So yeah, he worked. He did work. And I paid for a lot. We talking about a lot of shit that I paid for. We talking about girls that are now in elementary school. They way past freaking daycare, okay? But you asking your dad for money to send Western Union for your 3 girls at the time in the early 2000s and shit like that. So what I did was, I'm wondering because Hispanic people think lowly. They don't think highly of black people. I'm gonna keep it T.I. real with you. Don't be on my fucking platform saying, bitch, shut up. They think lowly. They have their thoughts when it comes to us black folks. So what I did was I let my girls know your dad sent you some money, but it really came from grandpa. Because I keep it real with my kids. I let them know. But it really came from your grandfather, though. But your dad tried to send you money. He sent it to grandpa. So you want to go to Kmart at the time? Because we were living in the suburbs. We're in the suburbs now over here in California, too. I'm always in the suburbs. But we went. I asked them they can pick anything that they fucking want. They did. I took pictures. I took pictures of what they were wearing, pictures of the receipts that was, after I paid for the clothes and stuff for the three girls, and I took them to Burger King with the money that was sent. It wasn't much. It was only 180, but still. And I took pictures of the clothes, the Burger King, the fucking receipt that paid for everything, because this is something that I do. Let you know, I'm not one of those hood rat bitches out there that they fucking gang stalk a nigga for money just so they can get their fucking hair, nails, and fake ass weaves done and the little fake eyelashes and shit done. I don't do that. If it's for my kids, it's for my goddamn kids. Anything I want for me, I'll get it my goddamn self. Anything's for my kids, you know, that's sent to me, because I'm the mom, the guardian of these lovely babies that we did make. If he's sending the money in, it goes directly to the goddamn kids. Even to a point where the money goes into a bank account for the kids. That's a real woman. Not a hood rat, honey. I'm too much of a lady to even be claiming hood rat shit. Okay? So it's like, and we talking about early 2000s. What? He could what? Did he even ship shit out? Nope. He didn't send anything to them. Exactly. You can call me Eve, but the thing is, it's like women like that make it harder for, I'll say little girls, because they ain't even women. Little girls like that be begging a man to stay with them, or they'll have a baby just to keep a man. I'll put it this way: little girls like that, those little hood rats, that they go around and get pregnant by these men because, these men work, or these men bring home a paycheck, or these men, whatever it is, because we already know they want their wallet. They want this man's wallet, right? If we're talking about from a man's perspective, these females only want their fucking wallet. They have these babies, they trap these men, and it's like, ooh, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. I can take his dough, I can take his money, and if he don't do right by me, I'm gonna take him to child support court, honey. That's what makes it hard for real women like me. All right? Call me Diamond from the Players Club, beating the shit out of those Ronnies out there, because that's what they are, a bunch of Ronnies. Hi, how you doing? Nice to meet you. A bunch of Ronnies. They make it hard for real women out here who actually do have kids. Now, and who won't actually do that. Why would I want to trap a man? If anything, motherfuckers be trying to trap my ass. That's why I had 6 kids. But the sex is that good. Yes, it is. Um, but I'm like, from the black man to the Hispanic man to the Chinese man, because I had that one too. But I'm like, I just never had a white man. But I'm just saying, like, it's like, at the end of the day, if you want to take care of his kids, he could. But again, it's like they this the particular dudes are toxic. They're toxic. If they only want to come in, they only want to come in so they can try to cause problems with the courts. Or, like, I'll tell you something. The same dude that sent the $180 from his dad's wallet to our 3 daughters was the same dude that, when I came to California to meet up with him and shit, that's when, like, we got married. That's when, like, we got married in Los Angeles and shit like that. Here, I ended up pregnant with the 4th baby, which is also a girl. Okay, so when the 4th baby, when I was pregnant with our 4th daughter, was when we, like, got married and shit like that. It was like a city hall marriage or some shit like that at a notary over here in LA. So this motherfucker decided 2 months after we got married, he gonna walk out and shit. But why? Because his mother and them that was racist was saying shit about this little negrita chica. That's how they say black girls. Okay. So I'm like, here it is. I'm pregnant. I didn't know it was a girl though, by the way. So here it is. I'm pregnant with the fourth baby, and I'm like, okay, things can go right now because things went wrong in the past. Uh, so it was a reconciliation. We got married. Do all this shit here. Blah blah blah. That didn't work out either. What'd you say? You said I tell them you put child support in the picture. I'm out the picture. The thing is, if I'm giving a person leeway and I'm like, yo, we could work this out. We may not get along, but this is still the kid that we made. What are you gonna do on your end? Because I'm already doing my part as a mom. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you gonna do on your part to help this child out? Like, literally, they already see your face. They know your papa or daddy or dad, and it's like they're used to that. You know what I'm saying? But and it's like I'm the type to never literally bring a stranger if I'm dating around my kids. That's what I don't do. It's very disrespectful. So it's like, but again, we got these hood rats out here that they don't give a fuck. They bring any nigga up in front of their kid's face. You know what I'm saying? Still chasing you down for your wallet. Oh, you don't do what I say. I'm gonna put you on child support. It's like, nigga, listen. You can get but so much per month from child support depending on X amount of children and depending on that person's money that they make. You ain't gonna get much. Not really. Not really. Some of these guys be getting with immature females. I mean, they do like them young, don't they? They do like them young. They like them young bitches. So this is what you get too. Mess with them young bitches. And we ain't even talking about niggas in the street. Let's talk about these goddamn niggas in the entertainment industry. Them too. With they baby mamas. Shit, you seen Chris Brown go through it with fucking royalties, mama. I'm not laughing, but that's some bullshit. Like, dang. Some of these chicks be knowing what they doing too. When they look at your wallet, that never show a bitch how much money you make. I don't care if you a fucking billionaire. Bitch should know how much you making. Nobody, and even as a female, if you're a female, nobody should be knowing what you making. I remember one time I met this dude. He was like, "What you do for work? What you do for work? That's none of your business. What I do for work. I do what I do for work to pay my goddamn bills. That's what I do." ah, you should never know. It's not that easy. You know what I'm saying? Cause you got a long way to go, like Cassie's son. Ah, if you want to get to know me, first of all, you should never ever get too personal. Cause you got a long way to go. You know what I'm saying? People be trying to know your business and shit. 'Cause the first thing that comes out their mouth is a question about money and what I make and what job I do. Automatically, I'm gonna see as a gold digger, man or woman. I don't care who you are, man or woman. You seen as a gold digger to me. You seen as a gold digger. You gotta go. Like you definitely gotta freaking go. But yeah, I'm done talking about these copycat assholes that be copying tarot readers and shit like that. I'm just done with it. Like I feel like I already said what I needed to say as far as like, especially if those people that want to get into tarot card reading, if you want to get into tarot card reading, trust you need to find out first if it's what you're supposed to be doing. Is it part of your spiritual journey? Is it part of your pathway? Is it part of your road you're supposed to be walking at the end of the day? Pretty much I already had what I already said what I had to say about copycat and ass energies here. And I'm saying it because it makes me frustrated to see people who copy. It's annoying. That's not flattery at all. People copying is not flattery. Whoever said that was a copy. Whoever made up that statement that flattery is copying is the greatest form of flattery or some crap like that. They a copycat of themselves. That's why they said that statement. That's why they created that statement and wanted it to float around and be embedded in people's heads. Let me tell you something. To copy someone is not flattery, it's an insult to the very nature of the person that you're copying. It is an insult. Okay? You up here trying to literally say without saying it that you're going to beat this person or be better than this person or something like that. I feel like you need to be finding what you need to be doing, honey. If you're not a life path number 9, you're not a shaman. Period. If you're not, I think it's either life path number 5 or 6. One of those life paths between 5 and 7 is the psychic or some shit like that. Okay, only if you have that, then you good to go. You know what I'm saying? But if you don't have that life path number as your number, you shouldn't be doing tarot. Like literally, you shouldn't be doing tarot. And anyway, tarot is used for a minimal amount of things, and the doorways that tarot cards are used to open, this is the same way Ouija board is used to open those doorways. Any form of divination is used to open the doorway. But what doorway are we opening? You need to be mindful. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's sizing you up. Yeah, but when you're doing divination, dowsing rods, tarot cards, Ouija, a makeshift Ouija board, um, pendulum, cowrie shells. You know they have the thing that they do, like the Ifa priests use it. It uses sand and rocks or sand and cowrie shells, something like that. The coconuts. There's certain parts of the coconut for yes or no questions. When they flip up, when the white part shows, or when the brown part of the coconut shows, those. Okay, crystal ball, mirror scrying, water scrying, which is what Queen Elizabeth the First used a lot. A water scrying. That's how she the Virgin Queen. That's how she defeated Spain and broke the very financial back of Spain for eons. Because Spain is still broke to this day. So whatever witchcraft that Virgin Queen put on Spain, with a bowl of water and a feather, she ain't had much. But I'm just saying. With a bowl of water and a feather, the Virgin Queen broke the backbone, the financial backbone of Spain. And even till this day, they fucking broke the whole country. So, wow, yeah. That's what you get for calling Queen Elizabeth the whore when she wasn't. She was a virgin. She used to always tell people she is her father's daughter. Okay? You can fuck up when you mess with someone like that. What? Shit. That's what I'm saying. Find out what your life path, find out what your life purpose is by finding out what your life path number is for all the copycat energies that's out there that like to copy. They like to create fake pages and come on tarot readers' channels and act like they talking, trying to befriend me. I'm gonna talk to you, but know this: I already see you coming before you were born. Don't think I'm stupid. Okay, what you say? You said coconut roll. No, I'm talking about divination, honey. You want something else. So they need to find out. You can't be touching it. I'll just put it this way. Usually, when people touch things that they're not supposed to be touching, they usually end up in the sane asylum. They seeing demons and all this other shit. I, I'm not even gonna get into it with. I'm not even gonna get into it. The people that claim they see demon faces and shit. That's all it's going now all throughout TikTok and maybe other social media platforms. People saying they seeing demon faces and shit like that. You seeing demon faces? You are. Mm-hmm. It's like you seeing demon faces. You really seeing demon faces? Or was it that you was touching that Ouija board or trying to dip and dive into other dimensions that you ain't supposed to be? I mean, even with even with astral traveling is dangerous. Confirmation. Very dangerous when you astral travel because you can literally get lost in the further. You can get lost in another dimension, may not find your way back to your body, your earthly body. Astral traveling, when you astral traveling, you are not protected. Know this. So if you meet up with demons in the astral realm, all's fair in loving war with them motherfuckers, especially if you meet up in that dimension. I mean, do your research on Dante's Inferno too. As above, so below. What's in heaven is mimicked down by hell. I'm just saying. I mean, they talk about the upside down world on Stranger Things, don't they not? It's a world that looks very much like ours, but it's completely different. So, pretty much the upside down world is the mirror world. Be mindful when you look in the mirrors, because a lot of people be using mirrors to mirror scry and shit like that. You also got, not only do you got copycatters, you got copycatters when it comes to like magic. They want to dibble and dab and hoodoo, voodoo, Santeria, and all this other shit. They want to do mirror magic, glamour. Like, okay, I hate when people say they're doing beauty spells on you. They're not. First of all, if someone's doing a beauty spell or beauty ritual on you, I guess they're enhancing your beauty and making you more prettier, right? Because that's not a beauty spell. If someone's trying to make you look older than what you are, or make you fatter or skinnier, or have scratches on your face, or make you burn your face, or have burn marks on your face and distort your face, something to do with your face and your entire body. They're pretty much doing a faded rose spell, which is infamous in New Orleans. Okay, to make to is to age you out, to make you look older than what you are, to make you look ugly and old. Basically, that's a faded rose spell. Like how a rose is beautiful, bright and vibrant, and then when the rose fades off or dies out, pretty much they're like trying to die out someone's beauty and make them look old and shit like that. This is what people be doing, and they be dabbling too. Like you got some copycats that be dabbling too in that magic, but they don't know the laws. They don't know the keys. They don't know. They just don't. It's like, yo, dude, do that. Like, stop. Confirmation, stop doing what you're doing, yo, because the consequences and repercussions are gonna be so damaging to you, the wielder of the dabbled magic. Like, you just don't. Ugh. It's like you learn a lot too when you watching things. Like me, I'm still a work in progress. I always say this shit. Like I'm still learning. I love to learn. I'll never stop learning when it comes to the occult, because I like to know what's on the other side. Like I used to always ask my mom to buy those books that used to be out called Mysteries of the Unknown. When it talked about the pyramids of Giza, however the fuck you want to call it. The pyramid, the guys of the main pyramid had a runway behind it for spaceships, but the runway was like yay high. Like this is the runway to the back of the pyramid, guys. Like yeah, aliens really exist because there's a runway. They found the runway and they literally showed pictures in the book called Mysteries of the Unknown. I didn't have all the volumes, but I had certain particular volumes. The ones on the pyramid, the ones on Stonehenge, the ones on the fairy mounds. If you know, you know. The fairy mounds are in Ireland. They're these big ass mounds that they tell you, like, don't disrespect Mother Nature. Don't disrespect the fairies. The fairies can curse you and shit like that. That shit is real. So it's like, I always wanted to visit Ireland to go to the fairy mounds, to see the fairy mounds. Say hello to the little people, you know. Mother Nature can curse you, but Mother Nature can also bless you at the same time. So it's like you got some of these people like dipping and dabbing in magic and don't know the consequences of the energy that they're putting out there. Like what? And first of all, what energy are you using to do these little faded rose spells that these readers are calling beauty spells? Because they're not beauty spells. It's not a beauty spell. A beauty spell is just that, a beauty spell. It's a glamour spell. They teach you this on the movie The Craft. Remember when Sarah did the glamour spell? This is to feel, this is to be, shape and form for all to see, by the power of 3 times 3, as I will it, so mote it be. And then she changed the hair color. And then she changed the eye color. That's a glamour beauty spell. What these chicks is doing is trying to age you, make you gain weight, make you look sickly, make you get sick, spiritually sick to physically sick. Then they're doing a lot of shit. And it's like, but the consequences of when this spell work backfires, they don't realize this because some of these bitches are too busy getting high and drunk. They get high, they get drunk, or for whatever they get high off, or for whatever they get drunk off, and then they want to hit you with these goddamn, I'm gonna make this bitch look ugly because I can't stand her fucking ass. And you sitting over here minding your business, you don't even know who the fuck this is. You highly favored and protected by the Most High God. So when this shit bounces back on these bitches, they end up being sick, broke, old, and ugly. Mm-hmm. Looking older than they fucking asses could ever look. You know what I'm saying? No man will want their ass. Or if it's a dude doing it, dick can't get up. He look fat, old, and ugly and bald, or his hair's falling out. Some shit happens to him. This is what happens when you sending out your negative energy to a light worker. Don't ever think she not or he not protected. All light workers are protected by the Most High. Every last one of the 144 plus thousand, because it's more than 144,000. There's new ones being born every day. The same way there's demon babies being born, there's angel babies being born too. Everybody think, oh, a baby's being born. It's from the heavens above. Not every child is from heaven. I hate to say that, break it to you. Not every child is from heaven. Some of them from down below. You got some demon babies being born. Some. I'm gonna tell you something. Something else too. Most of your demon babies are found to be born to people who are millionaires and billionaires. They're not ever going to be poor because they from hell. Hell is all about materialistic shit. Lucifer has a pot of gold that he sits on. Gold that he sits on. Watches 24/7, 365 for all eternity. So again, I'm going to tell you, these little demon children that's from astral, they not going to be born to poor people. They're going to be born to your fucking filthy ass 1% of rich people. They're going to be your politicians. Some of them that's in the industry. And I'm not talking about the ones that's from the streets and shit that's in the industry. I'm talking about the other ones. Okay? They're going to be the ones that make the money, the athletes. They're going to be like your perfect NBA all-star, or your perfect tennis player, or your fucking perfect music producer, or your fucking perfect confirmation. They're not ever going to be born to nobody poor. I'm going to tell you something. The ones, the babies that are born, that's born to those that are suffering and impoverished, those are actually your angels and your archangels that's coming down here. That's who they are. Ain't no damn demon gonna be born to no poor person. What the fuck? They not. They're gonna be born to people who got money. Go watch that old show from it's a movie. It was a movie from way back when in the mid to late 80s called The Omen. When she said, "Hi, Damien, I'm doing this for you," and the lady jumped off the balcony of that mansion and um, played hangman with herself. Okay, in The Omen, the movie The Omen from the 80s, Damien was to grow up to be a politician. I'm gonna just leave that alone. And he was born to a family of wealth. So yeah, your Harvard and your Yale people. But anyway, those are your demons. And let me tell you something. Sometimes demons do tell you the truth. They ain't always gonna lie to you. Even though you got the other one that's Lord of Lies, Lord of Flies. You got that one who remains to be unnamed because I ain't naming you. But everybody know who you are. Okay? Some of them are gonna tell you the truth. Some do just to get a reaction out of you, see what you do. Because the same way angels test you, demons test you too. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, But back to y'all. Back to y'all. Find out what you're supposed to be doing in life. Don't be all scatterbrained and all over the place and copying others. Copycatters out there. Okay? Silent Hill is something else. Yeah, they're gonna get stuck in limbo. Like what she mentioned on Insidious. What was that lady name in Insidious? Elise. Elise. The lady that plays in Insidious, you can find her on Freddy Krueger, Nightmare on Elm Street Part 2. She's the teacher when Nancy was in the classroom and Nancy had that nightmare in the class where it said, no running in the halls. You need a hall pass. She said, screw your hall pass. The teacher is Elise from Insidious. I just realized that shit when I was looking at it last week. I said, oh shit, that's Elise from Insidious, the psychic lady. But yeah, people fuck around with that astral traveling shit, you will get stuck in limbo. Shit. Then you're gonna be forever be the slave to them damn demons that's on that end too. In limbo with your ass. Cause you fucking around in people's psyches trying to astral travel to them. I remember I had one person astral traveling in my dreams. I was trying to figure out why this motherfucker was astral traveling in my fucking dreams. What is it you trying to look for? And I had an old lady and an old man trying to block this individual out, but this motherfucker was bold enough to walk past. Now the funny thing is, what got me was in that I was like afraid. I'm be honest, I was afraid. I was scared because the scared part came from the fact that I'm trying to figure out what the fuck is you being nosy about. What is you looking for? Because he was looking around. He was looking around. The person was looking around. I'm like, what the fuck are you looking for? That's why I'm wary too when I see groups or so-called covens from Facebook to freaking TikTok. I'm very wary of the individuals. I feel like no one is to be trusted. Trust is earned. So I'll watch. And I'm very wary because you don't know what people's mindsets are when you're watching them or when you even converse with them. You don't know what goes through their mind. On top of that, you don't know if this person has a mental imbalance. People who literally have a mental imbalance is something else. And them be the ones the most that be dabbling in shit too. That they really shouldn't be dabbling in, but they dabble anyway. So they open that doorway for demons to ride their back. And they think they're controlling the demon, but actually the demons are controlling their ass type of shit. They're the slave to these demons because they got to constantly keep praying to these demons, requesting shit from these demons. And these demons in the cut, remember, demons used to be archangels too, so they ain't slow. And that type of energy or entity is very logical. They have no emotions. They're not built to have emotions. We are. Okay, we're built to have both emotions and logic. They, like archons and archangels, are only built to have logic. They don't have no fucking emotions. I don't know why people keep thinking that, oh, angels and archangels, they're so compassionate. No, they're only going off of an order of what they were told to do, which makes it logical. If the Most High God told that archangel or angel to do something, like help you out in a certain way, it's not because they're showing you compassion. It's because they were ordered to do so. Their steps were ordered to help your ass out. They have no compassion. They don't have no feelings. There's no feelings there whatsoever. And they're soldiers at that. So it's like there's no compassion for them at all. People be thinking archangels have compassion and shit. Who told you that goddamn lie? Humans try to put human emotions in everything they come in contact with, including fucking animals. It's ridiculous. But yeah, people who astral travel or people in covens that be doing that bullshit, that be summoning them demons from the little geisha books and shit like that, keep thinking, I'll put it this way. You keep fucking around with them demons, you're going to end up in the same place King Solomon is. Has anyone been able to find King Solomon? No. Why is that? Because he's stuck in the other realm with the demons, doing their bidding now, being their slave. Y'all gonna fuck around and find out. Keep messing around. But as far as you copycatters, find your niche, honey. Find out who you are, because if I see you copying, I'm going to call you out. Period. Point blank poo. Well, it was nice having a conversation with all of yous out there, and I'm thankful that y'all was listening. But I just had to get the message out there directly to the copycatters out there. I really wish y'all would stop copying these tarot readers and find your place in the world. That's what you need to be doing, not copying. So go to your local library, or you can pick up your cell phone and Google numerology and figure out from your month, day, and year of birth, add it all together, and find out what your life path number is. Now, what you're going to do is you may have to go to your local library, or you can go to Google Play Store and they have some ebooks there. Download the numerology one and start researching on your life path 1 through 9, master number 11, 22, 33, or whatever's, and start finding out who you are. And before you pick up that tarot deck, you really need to be knowing the dark side of tarot, honey. That's why you got so many people leaving tarot, and they be saying tarot is demonic. Tarot is not demonic. It is occultic. It is all about the unknown. All right? It is all about the unknown and what you don't know versus what you do know in the mundane. You got a lot of people scared scared to do tarot. Those who touched tarot and then ran to the church, oh, stop listening to these tarot card readers. They're so fucking demonic. Tarot card reading is demonic. That is so demonic. Let me tell you something. Those are the ones that was touching it and reading cards when it wasn't part of their path. And now they're shook, scared as fuck, running to the church, praising Jesus, praising the white Jesus at that, when Jesuit Yeshua wasn't even white. All right, so now you got some confused ass, X'd out, con tarot readers that's scared as shit because you touched the tarot without even properly activating it the proper way. You can't just pick up a deck of cards, clean them off, and do this. It's a whole process to reading fucking tarot, doing divination, any of that matter. And on top of that, you have to be ordained. That's why so many of them are having bad breaks in life. So many of them swear up and down they seen demons and shit. You probably are, bitch, because you wasn't supposed to touch it. It wasn't a part of your path. Now you in the church. The church can't save you, and I'm going to tell you why. The church can't save you. Because half these churches are not built on hallowed ground. Yes, that's right. I said it. Hallowed ground. They built on regular ground, bitch. So the devil can walk right up into your church and shake your fucking hand. Matter of fact, the devil could be the preacher. You sitting up there, oh, I was in tarot, and I'm so glad I'm in this church now. I'm glad I found this church group. That whole church group can be a covenant. You know what I'm saying? Because you what? You touched tarot when it wasn't for you. That's why some of these readers, or excuse me, X'd out tarot readers that was on YouTube, now you see them making these channels, these little videos. I'm going to tell you why tarot is so evil. It's not. It's not. First of all, you ain't do your shadow work. Second of all, this is not part of your path. You're not meant to be a reader. That's why you so-called seeing demons and shit like that. Yeah, you got scared. You got scared back into the church, which the church, first of all, is not even a church. Half these churches are not built on hallowed ground. I feel like only the churches that date far back as past the 1800s or 18th century, those are actually the real churches that's built on hallowed ground. Hallowed ground is ground that has been blessed by the archdiocese from the Roman Catholic Church, or by the monsignors. The monsignors are the ones that wear red and black in the Roman Catholic Church. Okay? These churches that are being or has been erected, they built on tainted ground. They're on tainted ground. So it's not a holy church. It's just a building. So you got these tarot readers. Oh, I'm scared. Tarot is demonic and it's so evil. This and that. You wasn't saying that when you was making money out of your conning people out their damn ducats, was you? No, you wasn't. But now it's so demonic. You know why? Because it wasn't your pathway to be on that. You weren't supposed to be dabbling in tarot. You wasn't supposed to be reading other people's futures and tapping in. You were not allowed to do so by the universe. And yet here we are. You illegally tapping in. You're breaking into someone's house. You're B&E in someone's spiritual body. You're breaking and entering by reading that person or that collective. And that's why you're seeing demons. Now you run into the church. See what I'm saying? And half of them that's running is making these little videos. Yeah, those were the copycatters, some of them. Some of them got whipped and hightailed out of town by high noon. We're gonna talk about this at a later date, if I have the time to do so, concerning those who ran to the church and saying tarot is demonic and shit. My psychic abilities were here before tarot is even thought about. Oh, but matter of fact, my psychic abilities were here before I even thought about picking up a tarot deck. We'll just put it that way. I've been seeing strange shit since birth. Okay, so again, my soul is ancient. So ain't nothing a mofo can tell me. Anybody that tell me anything is because you read it out of a fucking book. Things that I went through ain't come from no fucking book. It came from experience. First-hand experience. Okay? Just like today. We was walking down the block, right? Just like today. We were walking down the block. Listen to this shit. Just like okay, I'll give you two examples real quick. I'm gonna give you today and I'm gonna give you in the past. Just like today, one of my experiences is I was coming from, what was it, the Dollar Tree or some shit? I went to the Dollar Tree, right? Because my water bottle broke. So I had to get another water bottle, right? Gotta stay hydrated, right? But I feel like you stay hydrated with electrolytes. I feel like water actually dehydrates the body. Don't ask why. So it has to do with electrolytes and vitamins and stuff like that. How you can hydrate your body. So I'm over here up and down the aisle in Dollar Tree. And I'm looking for like the perfect water bottle. So I see the ones that you buy on Temu, those big gulp ones that got from 7 a.m. They number it and shit like that. So, hi, how are you? Welcome. So I'm like, you're right. So I'm like looking at these water bottles and I'm like, dang. So my daughter says, yo, do they have like the other water bottles? So we study talking, da da da. So now we come from, I'm not doing a reading for you tomorrow. So now we leave from Dollar Tree. So I'm headed home. So I get dropped off. So I get out the car, right? As I'm getting out the car, my daughter spots it. She says, oh, wow, there's a cat down there. So I don't see no damn cat. What you talking about? So she go, no, right there, right there. So I look, because I have my glasses on. So I look and I see a cat there. Oh my God. That's the cat that always goes towards the other part of the yard. So it's not really a cat, it's a kitten. So this kitten's about like 6 months to a year old, and it looks like a tortelli kitten. They're so beautiful with the multicolors and stuff like that. So it's a tortelli kitten cat, right? So I'm looking at it, and I look at it. Oh my God, he's so cute. So I go, oh my God, you're so cute. Like that. Tell me something, y'all. mm. You see how Michael Jackson's eyes were in Thriller? When he said, "No, come on, I'm just gonna walk you home." Like towards the end, he turns around and his eyes glow that yellow shit. Yeah. This cat at a distance. Them eyes glowed like a white shield over the eyes, like a white shield. Now I'm looking now. I know y'all in the comment section, y'all probably gonna be like, "Oh, it could be because the reflection of the sun, because it was sunny at 12 noon, right?" So no, the sun was shining that way. The cat was this way, and the face of the cat was facing this way. So I said, "No, we gonna leave that cat right there." She's like, "What do you mean? Don't you want to go pick?" No, mm-mm, mm-mm. That's a demon cat. I'm gonna just take my little black ass on. I'm gonna go this way. Peace out, cat. It was nice knowing you. You know what I'm saying? Like she's looking because the cat, normally a kitten, especially a kitten 6 months to a year old, they look at you, they run, right? Because they don't know you. This mother lover sat blatantly still, and the eyes look like zombie eyes. Yeah, peace out. I'm out. Mm-mm. That's a demon cat. Bye. Peace out. Right? So I'm telling you, I'll be seeing shit. I'll be like, no, no, thank you. Right? No, not by a long shot. So my daughter was like, what? I don't see nothing wrong with the eyes. You don't see that shit? Am I the only one that see that shit? Look closely. Look closely at the eyes. Look now, I ain't got time for this shit. Okay? Not today. Satan, not today. I'm going in my house and I'm gonna freaking drink my skinny greens and I'm gonna mind my business because I gotta leave back out. This is my lunch hour. I do not have time. Right? Now I'm gonna tell you about Lord have mercy, not today. So right. So I was like, I ain't got time to fight you, bitch. Like, nah. I ain't got time to fight you. I ain't got time. Like, I'm gonna let you live right now. Like, spiritually live. I ain't got time right now. So another time, cause there's so much shit that I seen. Trust me, I done seen it all. Nothing literally surprises me. I done seen it all. Like, I'll tell you of another time. There was a time when I was 12 and we lived in Jersey City at the time. And where I lived at on Van Nostrand Avenue, Van Nostrand Ave, right? It's not far from like any of the stores and stuff like that. Okay. We lived the building that I lived in was like a 3-story building where we lived on the second floor. In the kitchen I think I told this story before anyway on one of my YouTube videos. We lived on the second floor, and at that time I wore my little pink and white striped shorts, and it was the summer. No, I wore my pink and white shorts because that's what I wanted to wear. It was around the month of Halloween, right? I have to think about Halloween too. Um, yeah, I have my little rituals I do concerning Halloween because Halloween is a dangerous. The month itself is dangerous, but the particular day itself is very dangerous, right? So that particular day, next door to us lived a guy named Brooks. He lived next door to us, right? He used to always drink your particular drunk. He always drink a lot and shit like that. But everybody knew he was a cool dude, right? I used to love going to the house because I used to like, ooh, I used to have a crush on him. But I was only 12. He was like a grown ass man, right? So on Halloween, the kitchen curtains closed. My mom asked me to do the dishes, so I'm doing the dishes. After we do the dishes, she's like, you know, you can go out trick or treating because everybody knew her. She worked at the police department. So everybody knew her. They know us because we're her kids and shit like that. She's very popular. She's popping, right? So, okay, I'm gonna do the dishes and we can go trick or treating. I can put my pants on, blah, 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 right? So I'm doing the dishes and we hear a loud banging noise and arguing. right? So me and my brother and my sister, we first I peek out the kitchen window because the curtains are closed and the blinds are up. So I'm peeking through the blinds. I see the lights flickering in the house. So at 12, you don't when you're 12, you don't think nothing of it. You think, oh my God, that's him over there being silly and because he's drunk again. He's just fucking with the lights in the house. That's what I was thinking to myself, right? So as I'm doing the dishes, I got a it was a weird ass feeling. It felt like something was looking at me or looking over my shoulder or something, right? Now, mind you, where the kitchen sink is right next to the kitchen window, where I can easily, while I'm doing dishes, look out the window, right? So I'm like, but the blinds are there, so you literally have to, peek through the blinds to look. So I'm like, what the fuck going on? Now I know the lights is flickering. The house is pitch black. Why does it look like a pair of floating red eyes going from the bottom floor to the top floor? Top floor looks directly over in my direction. I flicked that window so quick. Well, let me tell you something. I wipe my hands clean real quick. Fuck this shit. I'm done. My mom was like, "Did you do the dishes?" Cause she in here watching her little movie on the TV, so she has no clue what the hell I was looking at, right? So, mom, something going over there in his house. She's like, mind your business, girl. Didn't I tell you get ready? If you finish this, you go trick or treat. I don't think I want to go out. That's what I told her. She's like, what? Now you done asked me for a whole freaking week. You even asked me while dropping your ass off to school. You want to go trick or treating, blah blah. I don't think I want to go today. I don't think I want to go today. Now come on, blah blah blah. I was like, Mom, there's something wrong. There's something really wrong. There's something. I think you may have to call the cops. She was like, what? I think you may have to call the cops. Go away, you bugging like that. That's she said. She dismissed me. So I was curious. I'm only 12. Something said, you know what? I'm gonna turn off the kitchen light and I'm gonna peek out the window again. So I turned off my kitchen light and I creeped over there near the window because I felt like whatever it is can see and hear me. Whatever it is, right? I felt like it was a ghost, an entity, something. So I peeked out the blind, but not all the way where it go like this when you peeking out the blind. I was like this, like a little bit where you couldn't see. And there's the floating eyes. So the first floor light went on, then it went off again. Then the second floor light went on, then it went off again. I said, there's no fucking way somebody could be upstairs, downstairs at the same fucking time. What happens after I seen the floating red eyes? He had an axe and he was about to unalive his grandmother, his mother, and somebody else. That was out of character for who this person I know to be. Even when they get drunk, that is not their character. I knew something was bad, and it was on fucking Halloween. So I was like, you hear, because the neighbors on the other side, they called the cops because he was arguing and he was wielding an axe. Mm-hmm. He was arguing and wielding an axe and shouting out proverbial stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like curse words and all of this stuff. Mm. Hmm. So I'm like, Jesus, I told you. She said, shut up. Because I was like, I told you to call the cops. I said, I tried to warn you. She's like, you don't know what you're talking about. She always was saying that shit to me. You don't know what you're talking about. She always dismissed the fact that, hello, you gave me these gifts. You need to be paying fucking attention. Like, literally. There's so many incidents that happen with me growing up and so many things that I've seen growing up. That's why a mofo can never tell me who and exactly what I am. Okay? Like literally, who and exactly what I am. Even growing up Muslim, Even with me growing up Muslim, I had an issue then. Like literally. Okay, there we go. My phone was dying out. So if you heard the boom, that's my phone. A mofo could never. There's a lot of experiences that I went through and been through. That's why I was so glad growing up that they came up with shows with that were like The Craft. That came out though when I was in high school. It explained some things, but there's other shows that's out there that explained a little more, like Insidious. Why he kept seeing that character follow him around, and she had to put him in hypnosis to block off his third eye in order for that thing not to come through, and Insidious, and a lot of other things. A lot of other things. When I was growing up, I used to always um now they say that if you feel this is an ancestor sitting on your bed. I beg to differ. No, the fuck it's not. Maybe it's not. Maybe it is. I don't know. But I've always felt an indent in my bed when I was like 5 years old, 6 years old, 4 years old, 12 years old, 13 years old, like that. So yeah. Um, it was always an issue though when I was Muslim. But my mom said that the issue that I had was because my stepmom was throwing black magic at her. My stepmom was Puerto Rican and black. So she was doing that old hexing shit to my mom and my dad, and she hexed my dad so she could have her little boy. You know what I'm saying? So she was doing black magic then. My stepmom has always been doing black magic, but so it was always an ongoing feud between her and my mom too, growing up. Like my mom was like, I know that bitch threw fucking black magic because your dad came to my house throwing up black beans. I don't make fucking black beans. Them Spanish bitches do. Like da 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 da. But the thing is, she wasn't Hispanic. She was mixed Spanish and black. Her mom was black. Her dad probably was Hispanic. Some stupid shit. So it was like I don't know what the fuck that shit is, but it's always been something. Then it's always uh jealous ass cousins that was always throwing shit too. So it's like too much shit was being thrown around as far as magic wise and shit like that. So much so that, well, here I am, a psychic. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and you see some shit too, like plenty of times I've always dreamed of archangels entering into my dream state. You know what I'm saying? There's one incident too when I went to go pick up my ex at the time. At that time, we were married. My ex and I were married at that time, and I had to go pick him up at the job that he worked at, and it was going on like almost 12 midnight, and it was raining. So you know when you drive the highway in Jersey at midnight hours, it's like desolate and shit. So there's nobody out. So it's like when you're driving on the highway, there's nobody there. So I'm driving on the highway to go pick him up. I pick him up at work. We're headed back to Patterson. On our way back to Patterson, it's like maybe 12:01 on the clock. 12:05, between 12:01 and 12:05, because I remember looking at the dial and I was playing music. So I'm taking my time in the rain because they tell you that's the first rule of thumb. When it's raining, even with light rain, you're not supposed to be speeding because you can hydroplane, right? So I'm like, okay, well, let me take my time driving us back home. We having fun in the car, giggling, and we listening to the music. I'm asking him how his day was and shit like that, and he's like asking me how my day was, and I'm telling him how the girls are doing in the house and stuff like that. So while we talking, I noticed there was like 3 to 4 cars speeding ahead of us. Ew, 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 ew. I'm like, okay. And that's where you're gonna get into trouble. You see this shit, honey? Look at this. They're gonna hydroplane and crash. That's what I said because they were speeding. These vehicles. Mind you, I'm still at my regular pace. You know, I think the highway is like 55 miles per hour, some shit like that. So I'm doing like 54 because it's raining. Maybe 53, 54, it's raining. So I'm driving from freaking Pompton Lake or Pompton Plains, I think it is, or Pompton Lake, all the way to fucking Patterson. So I'm driving. They doing it again. Now, mind you, it's the same car, so I don't know how the freak they end up back behind me and coming speeding past me again. Okay, because the highway is like a four-way lane on the right, and then on the opposite end of the island, four-way lane on the left, or some shit like that. So I'm on the right side of the island because I'm headed towards Patterson. So they're speeding, they're steady going. Then the white car that was speeding with the guy in it, he looked Caucasian or Hispanic. I think it was a Honda. He was speeding. Now you know those cars made out of plastic. He was speeding. He hit the black car, and it looked like the black car was going like this towards me. I said, "Oh, hell no. No, the fuck you not. Not today. Not today." So I paused my vehicle so that way when this car skids this way, my car goes this way, right? And as soon as I seen it, my car was moving. I backed my car up. I said, "Oh God, oh shit. I hope I'm not gonna back up into someone who's behind me." Cause I didn't have time to like turn all the way around. So I looked in the rear view and it appeared there's no car behind me. So I did like this. There was a blue ass electric hand that came out of the sky like this and moved the car like that. And my ex, who we were married then, who was my husband then, I'm looking at the look on his face. I'm just in awe at the big, gigantic, titan hand that came out of the sky. It came like this. It was electric blue. It did this. And moved both vehicles away from mine. It moved both fucking vehicles away from mine. And I looked. I saw the sky. Now, mind you, it's a thunderstorm that day. That's why it was raining. But it was raining lightly, but you could still see the thundering in the clouds. But the electric, you see this color right here? That blue color? That's exactly the color, a little light, like, it was electric though, like an electric blue. It moved the vehicles away from mine so that my little Nissan Altima didn't get hit by these cars. Now, I don't know if my ex seen that blue hand come out of the sky and literally move those fucking vehicles to the left of my vehicle, because I'm on the right, but it damn sure showed up. It damn sure showed up. Whew. Most High is good all the time. I tell you, amen, hallelujah. You know what I'm saying? That's why people be like, yeah, I'm going to throw black magic at Eve elements. I'm going to send negative energy and make shit fall down in her house and stuff. You better stop. You being watched, and it ain't by me. Okay? It's what's around me. What surrounds me. What is in me and what is also outside of me that is watching you. Don't send no shit this way. Because this, honey, whatever it is, ain't none of the Orishas. Know that. This is the Most High. Better stop. I'm telling you, when that car was going to crash into mine, and it's so funny because I'm going to tell you why. That blue electric hand came out and moved those two cars. Someone was doing car accident spells on my fucking vehicle. Because before that night, when I went to go pick his ass up, so it was like someone hog spit on the front part of the window. You know where the where the windshield wipers are. It looked like someone hog spit and threw some type of dirt, and automatically I knew that was graveyard dirt. So I went and put some gloves on because I had to go drive my daughter somewhere. She always goes with me anyway when we went to go pick up her stepdad. So I seen dust on my car on the windshield part where you gotta look out the window when you driving. And then it was like alongside the door and shit. So I told her, go upstairs, give me a hot bucket of water Put some salt in it. Matter of fact, I'll do it myself. So I went and got me some blue colored gloves, right? I pretty much did like a cleansing ritual to that water. So basically, it was like a bath confirmation with some ammonia in it. And I went to work on my vehicle, getting that graveyard dirt off with that hog spit. Okay? And lo and behold, in the same night when that fucking accident was supposed to occur, that big ass blue electric hand came out and moved those vehicles away from mine. Motherfucker trying to cause somebody to have a car accident with my kids that I drive my kids in the car. So anyone that's throwing shit at me is telling me basically you don't give a shit about my kids either, right? I don't give a damn if you they father or not. You telling me specifically, I don't give a fuck about them kids. So guess what's gonna happen to your ass when I counteract what you threw at me? Cause I ain't gonna give a fuck about you and yours. How about that? Karma's a bitch, ain't it? That's why I'll be like looking like I knew somebody was trying to cause me a fucking car accident and shit. It could have been his ass, the way he looked so fucking scared. Yeah, bitch. Probably was your ass. Trying to throw fucking black magic to cause a car crash and shit. Oh, damn. Elf looking like motherfucking leprechaun. Anyway, I don't forgive people who throw shit at me that's gonna attack my kids. You're not to be forgiven. And don't oh she's supposed to be of the light. I'm still of the light, but honey, right about now I'm in my humanity energy right now. And forgiveness is gonna come from the most high for what the fuck you did. And I don't think even then the most high forgive your ass. Because now you're messing with the innocent that done nothing to you. And shit, hell, I done nothing to someone. I used to have a group of girls walk past my door and smile and giggle, shits and giggles and shit like that. I know they was throwing shit in Patterson. I know he was over there fucking one of them bitches, if not all of them bitches in Patterson. Okay? And it's like, at the end of the day, if you want to be single, honey, go be single. Don't drag me along your horse shit. Okay? Not horse shit, horse shit, hoe shit. Okay? If you want to be single, bitch. Okay? Don't be dragging me up in your bullshit at all. It's just ridiculous. Like the things that I went through and the things that I seen, you were like, oh, she ain't innocent. I am actually innocent. You know this, right? You gonna go off what people tell you, or you gonna listen to what the fuck I'm telling you? Because you're getting it right out the horse's mouth. Pretty much. It's like, motherfuckers do the most. That's why I went to my peeps and they told me all about how to protect your vehicle. I also posted that. That's one of them that I posted on my community board. How to protect your car from car accidents. Because I'm the one that went through it. And it's car accidents that occur through witchcraft, brujeria. Brujeria, black magic. Because people be doing the most. People be doing the most. But when that blue hand came out that sky, it was like, not today, hoes. You ain't touching my anointed. Touch not my anointed one. Mm-hmm. And I'm sure right about now, it got back to whoever was throwing those little car accident rituals or death rituals at me. I'm sure they going through it. Or the people around them and them included. Or whoever got along the little hate train to Eve Elements back then in the days. You know what I'm saying? This was in 2018 when that shit occurred with the blue electric hand at 12 midnight. Blue electric hand came out like, no car accidents today for her. Okay? Yeah. Watch yourselves. You're being watched by the higher ups. And I mean really, you're being watched by the higher ups. That's what I be telling people. Oh, I seen that one already. Wait, is this on? Okay, there we are. Ooh, 8888888. The most powerful frequency of the universe, 888. I don't know about frequencies. They still learning about frequencies. I feel like frequencies are debatable. Like, is that the frequency? Too many people are buying singing bowls and don't even know the frequency of each singing bowl that they're buying. You got your big bowls, your little bowls, your medium-sized bowls, and your gigantic bowls. Each bowl has a frequency, and it's brass. Brass don't work well with me. At least I don't think it does. Let me see what they got up here with these frequencies. It's like, how do you know which frequency to actually use? And these are radio frequencies, like 417 hertz. Hmm. Is there another frequency? Well, they got the 888 frequency too. Yeah, singing bowls, healing sounds. How do you know singing bowls can heal you? That's another thing too. It's a lot of questions I have for the universe. It's ridiculous. Anyhow, do your research though to find out what path you need to be on now. For reals. It's not a joke. People playing around with their life and shit, rambling through life aimlessly, copying others. You need to find out what you need to be doing. Stop fucking around. You have a job. You have a mission that you need to be doing. And if you don't accomplish it in this life because you're too busy being a copycat to trust and believe, you're going to be on that same road to that same mission in your next life. And a lot of people don't believe in reincarnation, but trust me, it exists. Reincarnation exists. Just like the other instance I was supposed to tell you about wasn't the one for the Halloween night, but the other instance is when my bio dad passed away. I was in the mountains, so I couldn't make it down to what they call his deathbed, right? When he was passing away, letting out his last breath. Now, this is someone that's been around me since I was little. I can't say birth because I don't know. But I can say he has been around for pretty much that part when I was going from daycare to elementary. I do recall him bringing me to the park when I was 3 years old. Yeah, I can remember that far back. When I was 3 and 4 years old, I do remember my bio dad bringing me to the park, and I had to use the bathroom, so he lifted my legs up so I could pee on the ground outside and shit like that. So I do remember that. Um, Spending time with my half sister, his oldest daughter from his first marriage. I used to love being around her. She was the sweetest. I love my older sister. She's a Gemini. Um, I do love her. We barely talk, but I still love her. We just do our own thing. Geminis and Aries, we do our own thing. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But when he passed, I didn't make it down there. My car was acting up. It was being bewitched by one of the witches in the shelter. Because at that time my dad was passing, I was in a battered women's shelter for domestic violence with my daughters. So I did have a vehicle to go see him, but at that time, the vehicle was acting up. I feel like it was bewitched by one of the witches of that shelter because the trunk would open up out of nowhere. Like the back trunk of the car would open up out of nowhere and shit like that. It would just act up for no reason. Uh, so I didn't want to be on the highway coming out of freaking the mountains going down to where he was in Jersey City. So I couldn't make it. So the night of his passing, right? It's around like 1 o'clock in the morning. So I'm putting my girls to bed because they were sleeping late, the little babies. So they were watching like some type of cartoon. I'm trying to remember the cartoon that they was watching, but they was watching cartoons as they laid down on the bed. In this particular shelter, we had our own room, we had our own beds, we had our own privacy. Our room had a locked door. We had a closet. It was like uh, a mini apartment, pretty much. So it's 1 o'clock in the morning. They finally lay down by at least maybe 1:30. It's closing in at 2 a.m. Why do I hear a knock on the glass window? Knock, knock, knock. What the fuck? Because I'm over here trying to figure out, is there any way I can get like transportation to go see my dad? Da, da, da. I'm trying to figure shit out because I couldn't go see him. So they kept calling me, you need to go see your dad. You need to go see your dad. He wants to see you. I want to see my daddy too. But I can't make it. So I'm like freaking stressed out, panicking and worried That's why I went to bed so late, because I was trying to figure out how I'm going to see my dad and shit. I need to go see my dad, right? Maybe I can have him live a little bit longer, because there's some things my dad was going through. I'm not going to mention it here because it's private. But I feel like I'm a huge part of why he lived so long, because he lived for quite some time knowing the condition that he was in. And it's because I was always putting good word and good prayers and good affirmations into the life of my father so he can live. You know what I'm saying? So I hear knock, 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 knock. It's like 1:30, 1:35 a.m. in the morning. Knock, 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 knock. And I didn't think nothing of it, so don't be judging. There is a raccoon that is knocking on my window. It climbed up the tree, up to the second floor where my room is in the shelter, and knock, 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 knock. And the raccoon is looking dead at me. At first, I jumped. I got so fucking scared, and I pointed. If you don't get your mofo ass down from that mother effing tree, I'm gonna make raccoon soup out of your ass for scaring me. And it had this particular look on its face. And then it climbed down the tree, sadly looking. It looked like it was sad climbing down the tree. And it didn't dawn on me until after I went to the bathroom at 2:30 in the morning. Oh shit, that was my damn father. My dad came in the form of a raccoon to visit me, and I cursed him out. But I didn't realize it at the time. The second time my dad showed up, um, was in the form of a raccoon again. This time I'm not in the mountains of New Jersey. This time I'm in Patterson. I'm on third floor. My third floor has a balcony, but to get to my balcony, I have to walk outside my apartment, go next door, open the door, and it opens up to a balcony. There's a big ass raccoon. And I'm like, we gonna name this one Rocco, right? So I said, hey, but he was grumpy. So then I looked and I was like, look at this little raccoon. Oh my God, it wasn't even fucking little. That shit was big as hell. That raccoon was ghetto big, right? And it was on, like, what are you doing on my balcony? First of all, what the fuck are you doing on my balcony? That's what I'm saying to myself. I ain't say it to the raccoon, but the raccoon has his back to me, but he turns and looks and just stares. And I said, "Oh, you're so adorable. What are you doing here in the cold?" So I said, "I got something for you. I got something for you." So I went, at that time I had my cat named Universe. I miss her too. Um, this, this in Patterson, New Jersey. So I said, "I got something for you." I spoke to the raccoon. "I got something for you, Rocco." So I named it Rocco because I asked the girls, "What should we name it?" They said Rocco. Okay, fine, I'm gonna name it Rocco. So I looked at it. I brought something very cushiony and comfortable that can keep it warm because it was raining outside too. And then I brought some cat food. I don't know if raccoons can eat cat food or not, but it was something. And I brought some bread as well to feed it. And I brought a huge thing of water, right? And I set everything up, little set to the side and stuff like that. And yeah, but something dawned on me. I was like saying to myself, Eve, you know there was a raccoon that visited you in the mountains, right? So I was like saying to myself, that's true, right, right. Sure this thing's your dad coming back again? Maybe he got something to say to you? Probably. Probably. I know my mom did tell me that my dad personally knew he was marrying a snake. First of all, that's what he knew. That he married to. He married to the same bitch that was throwing witchcraft at my mom. Um, one thing my mom did tell me is that my dad had a life insurance policy out that goes to only me, right? There was one that his wife had on him that she took out on him, but that his wife was unaware he had one for me, right? So it could link up to that. I don't know. Like, I'm supposed to be collecting some money off of my dad's funeral. Like, I didn't look into it. He talked to a lawyer that she knows. Confirmation. Only the lawyer knows. Now, a lot of people like, oh, but if he was married to her, she could take that money too. No, he set something up that's where she would never touch that money. My dad was always giving me stuff. And when my dad gave me stuff, whether he was there sporadically or not, he made fucking sure I had the best. This is what happens when you have an earth sign dad. Okay? An earth sign dad. My biological father was earth sign. Okay, so he made damn sure this Aries right here wore nothing but real gold. I ain't wearing no fake shit growing up. My diamonds in my cross that he gave me for my fucking 12th birthday was real. It was 24 karat gold with a real 1 carat diamond in it. My earrings to match. Real 1 carat diamonds in it. Shit, I was a spoiled ass brat. But anyway, so I know for a fact, yeah, I know he left me something. So when I questioned them on that end over there, I have no words to say for them. They don't even deserve me calling them out. But for them people over there that he made a family with, they swore up and down, including my half brother. Oh, he left you nothing. But my mom told me otherwise. And I know damn well she ain't gonna lie about that shit. Okay? So, yeah, that's that. But with the raccoon, I knew that was him. Because he was always checking on me. He would pop in, even with me growing up, my dad would pop in every now and then to check up on me. Every now and then to check up on me. He was a pimp, a real one. He ain't never cut his hair. He rocked that afro since the 70s. You know what I'm saying? 60s, 70s. Rocking that fucking afro. Never got gray hair. I used to tease him and say, is that just for men? You got your hair? He used to look at me. Now to slap the black off. You know damn well I don't get gray hair because I don't let bitches stress me out. That's how he talk. That's how he talk. So I know for certain that damn raccoon was his ass. He probably like mad at me because I cursed him out the first time. But anyway, hey, I'm my father's daughter. Always. Okay? Always. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, I can't understand, is that the reason why he came back in the form of a raccoon or some shit? Now, a lot of people like, oh, she crazy. She talk about blah, blah, blah. That's because you can't recognize spirit. Ain't shit crazy about it. I can recognize spirit. I can recognize ancestors, angels, demons, demigods, gods, goddesses, the deceased people. Some of them are not at rest. They walking around. So I'm trying to figure out why my dad is not at rest. There's something going on. And I know maybe it has something to do with me going to the hospital visiting him and I didn't get the chance to visit him. Or it could be something else. I don't know. But there's a reason. Now I'm in California, so I haven't seen a raccoon yet. So I don't know. But after a while, with me preparing to leave to come to where I'm at right now today, the raccoon disappeared and I haven't seen it since. When I was in Jersey, of course. The raccoon left and I was like, where Rocco go? Just left. He ate all the cat food, drank the water, didn't even make a mess. Only except for he tipped the water thing over. I was like, okay. you know. But I cleaned it up. After that it was like, haven't seen that raccoon since. Mm-hmm. Oh, hold on, let me see something. Alright, so that's my little ranting. I gotta go, y'all. I got things to do tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Friday? Well, it is tomorrow if it's 12 midnight. Either way. Either way. Yes, I'm watching people. This is why they come back. I don't want no exes coming back to me. Leave me alone. Okay? That's what I put out there too. I don't want no exes coming back. And please, if you're an ex of mine, I don't want you back. Honey, you ran your course with me. I ran my course with you. It is what it is. It is what a TI is. Learn from it. What you need to be doing is learning from that lesson of why we not together, because I already learned. You know what I'm saying? What you also need to learn is that you need to pay your child support for those exes of mine that's out there. And if you, I ain't giving you no money, blah, blah, blah. Good. You not giving to God's children, God won't give to you. You won't be blessed. You're going to be forever cursed. And I said, like I said, it's set in stone already. And I'm sure that half the exes of mine that haven't been paying child support, taking care of their kids, they going through it. So don't be trying to come back to me because you see me reaching my abundance status and you have none. And you're trying to block mine, but you can't. Because that big blue electric hand gonna come right out that sky and move your ass right out my way. So with that being said, everybody, I want y'all to be blessed. I want everybody, including you copycatters out there, be your own true authentic self. Find out what makes you unique. Find out what path you're supposed to be on. Calculate your month, day, and year of birth with numerology. Put it down into a single digit. That digit is your life path number. And it goes far beyond that, but it's up to you to figure it out. Figure out what you're supposed to be doing in this particular lifetime. With that being said, y'all be blessed.